Get your tickets now at curling.ca.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy to bring you coverage live from Ottawa, Ontario at the RA Centre of the Trials Direct Entry event. On the men's side tonight, on Sheet C, we have Jason Gunnlaugson versus Mike McEwen, and I'm joined in the booth here by former Curling Canada Board Chair John Shea. John, how are you doing this evening?
I'm very well, and yourself, Andrew?
I have no complaints, my friend. It's an honor to have you in here.
It's a privilege to be with you, Andrew Denny.
Certainly loved the coverage last night with you and Kyle Jans.
Kyle was fantastic last night, absolutely.
Well, I wouldn't expect any less from Mr. Kyle. He is a fantastic commentator. As you can see, we are wrapping up the draw to the button portion of the game to determine hammer. This is Team McEwen Stone coming down the sheet.
Easy, guys. Gotta go. Line set.
The boys are working this one hard. And that rock will stop in the 8-foot. Won't be enough for hammer for Team McEwen. So it'll be Jason Gunnlaugson starting off with the advantage in the first end of this 8 p.m. draw of the Trials Direct Entry event. A modified round robin, where a round robin takes place, followed by seeding the teams. The highest seed plays the lowest seeds in their remaining matches, and the best record qualifies. 2 spots available directly to the Olympic trials in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. The losers proceed to the pre-trials, the home hardware pre-trials in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. 2 teams you've probably heard of before, both from Manitoba. Jason Gunnlaugson hailing from Morris, Manitoba, where Mike McEwen represents West St. Paul Curling Club in Winnipeg. John, what do you expect to see in tonight's matchup?
Well, Andrew, I think we're going to see something similar to what we saw last night. Teams have already had one or a couple games now in the last 24 hours here in the ice, so I think they'll feel each other out in the first end a little bit, and then I think we'll see them get at it fairly quickly.
Certainly agree.
I think we're in for a really good game tonight. We've got 2 great teams here, lots of experience, both at the national level and the Grand Slam level, at the world level, so I think we're going to have a really exciting game.
And a 10 game awaiting us here this evening. So ample time for the teams to suss out the ice, get comfortable, and make some moves. And you'll see Colin Hodgson lead for Mike McEwen, prepping his rocks, and will eventually settle into the hack. Every game is important in this qualifying process.
Okay, we'll go, boys. We're good.
Win early and win often, and your fate will be a good one. As Hodgson delivers his first here in the first end.
Yeah.
Immediately calling a center line guard.
Yeah. Line's good.
Inviting Jason Gunnlaugson to
Easy, guy.
join him in the aggressive strategy.
Pretty good round. Like just bottom second coin right here. Just topped it. Good. Very nice. Shot. Oh man.
As that rock will settle as the number 2 guard on the center line.
Yeah. I don't know why Mike doesn't. Yeah. 14-7.
Jason Gunnlaugson's lead, Connor Negavin's first stone here. And my apologies to Connor's friends and family if I mispronounce your last name.
Go then. Line's great. Half in the 8. Always Casey. Always Casey.
An out-turn draw here. The line looks excellent. Adam Casey on the sweep, pulling that into the top of the 12-foot. Certainly a good result. Buried in the house. And Mike McEwen will elect to freeze to this stone with Colin Hodgson's second stone.
Line.
McEwen immediately calling for line.
Really gotta go line. Really gotta go line. Always line, always line. Yeah, I know. Keep going, Ron. We're just gonna square it up. Keep going, buddy. Keep going.
And that rock, despite being a little light, manages past the guard and will be a double stack center line guard.
Probably Luke.
Just full 8.
Turn probably doesn't matter.
Not the intended result, but certainly not the end of the world.
You're going out further.
No, and you're going to see Jason here get a little aggressive. He wants to go behind it, and we're going to get into it quite early, it looks like, tonight.
They're wasting no time.
Another out turn coming up here.
It should be there, but it should come down.
A wider path on this draw,
Hard line.
but certainly required to get around the back of the pile.
Where are we, Matt? Top 12. Hard line.
Matt Wozniak calling top 12. Might be a little lighter than what Jason Gunnlaugson was requesting, as they'll rack off the front on that rock in the top 12. So it will be 1 and 2 for Jason Gunnlaugson for the time being. Derek Samagalski now in the hack, being tasked with a hit and roll. You'll see that classic tuck delivery.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
That rock is off the inside, chaps down, and is now buried top of the 8-foot. Beautiful execution.
Mike, we're trying to make it there and roll a corner. Form, out turn. Yeah, out turn. Just roll there.
Long time second, Matt Wozniak for Mike McEwen in the hack, now playing with Jason Gunnlaugson for the last year and a half.
Finding some success with Jason Gunnlaugson as well.
Close. Close. Whoa. Close. Yeah.
There's a beautiful peel there. Moves everything off the center line. Doesn't lose the rock in the house. Certainly opens up.
I think a little. Yeah, they won't be crazy. Normal way.
No.
Mike McEwen wasting no time, putting down a target broom.
Yeah. Intern.
With a quiet hit, tasked
Yeah.
to Derek Samagalski.
Tenure. Yep. Whoa. Wait. Yep. Yes.
And that rock found some curl, it looked like.
It did finish strong there.
Good go.
Similar to last night's path. As soon as it got closer to breaking to that center line, it started to bust more.
Millimeter high.
Stayed out more towards the 12-foot, ran a little straighter in the wings.
Normal.
We were seeing that late finish in the ladies' game at 3:30 this afternoon as well. Sometimes the rock just takes its time to dig in, and then once it decides to start curling, it really curls.
Wait's good.
Wozniak with his second rock in the first.
Hard.
Really hard.
Come on, Cuddy. Go. Go.
Some encouragement from Jason to his sweepers.
Encouragement is one way to put it, because that will over curl and miss the run back and shoots it on the right-hand side. It'll be McEwen lying two.
Yeah. You almost split our yellow. Yeah.
Certainly an interesting choice now for Mike as he's indicating guard.
Mike's third Reed Carruthers, a 9-time Brier participant. Winner of the Brier and the Worlds with Jeff Stoughton. Back in 2011 in London, Ontario, went on to win the Worlds in Regina.
Quite a rink, that Jeff Stoughton rink.
Yep, you gotta go.
Well, there's a number of players in this sheet here tonight have had history with Jeff Stoughton playing with him over the years.
Yep, fine.
Rob Meakin, the coach for the McEwen team, won the 88 National Mixed with Jeff, and along with Karen and Lynn Follis from Winnipeg. And the following year followed up with a second place finish at the National Mixed.
I think so. Anything else looks like it's going to end up bad.
Straight back. Yeah. Intern.
That guard's a little deep, slips into the house and wakes off the front.
Just roll.
Rock in the top 12. Still a good result.
Okay.
Adam Casey now settling into the hack for team Jason Gunnlaugson. Throwing a run back with his first.
Yep.
Hard! 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 Hard!
Zarok is shot back.
Nice shot. Now we can go out there.
Hits one, moves a second stone further into the 12-foot. Still lying two is Mike McEwen.
Don't mind going here. Okay. Can I just throw the same or?
Gunnlaugson with the hammer in the first end can afford to play with those fringe rocks as the draw path is still open for him, as well as that tap back on the left-hand 4-foot line. Reed Carruthers with his second in the first end.
Okay.
Playing an out-turn draw.
Okay, line's good. Line's good. Full button, go there.
Sweeper's taking the time now, sweeping for Curl.
Keep going. Good.
As that rock will cover the pin.
Yep.
Majority behind the tee line.
Close to this guard as we can be. I think P.O.
Okay.
Certainly
Go
a
ahead,
channel that Jason
I think I can
Gunnlaugson
get
can fit through for a double here.
Yep. Sliver high.
Not much to roll to.
Jason's not shy having his team throw it high and hard.
That is their team's bread and butter. They are excellent hitters. They do it extremely precisely. As that rock kisses the red rock first,
Good shot, Casey.
and then shoots the subsequent stone through the house.
I mean, he could smack that. He's got-
McEwen still lying two here, though.
Yeah, if he does, if he misses, then we're sunk too.
He's got to open up the middle. Or he plays an out turn.
Very good conversation going on here right now between McEwen and Carruthers here, discussing how they want to play their next shot here.
I think I was gentle with mine.
Yeah, the only other shot you can do is like to nose that, just set it up. But
I like guarding this.
yeah, me too.
Okay.
Seems they've come to a consensus.
Yep. Going to play the center guard. Stop the run back from Gunnlaugson.
That's
walking through the
probably
options.
Gunnlaugson's best
Check
shot
out
at
the guard. He
two
is biting.
for now, with his last two. There's still a draw to bump, but it would be very difficult to score two that way.
Okay. That's in the ice. Not bad. It's not
And
bad.
so
eh?
here's Skip Mike McEwen with his first in the first end. A center line guard on the way.
Line's good. Okay. Line's good for half.
Just halfway.
Okay. Just clean. 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 Okay. Clean. A little bit.
Sweeper's taking care of this as it crosses the hog line.
Okay.
Yeah, it's curling up nicely here.
Really nice late finish on this sheet. Will make for some excellent draws later this game.
I told you I threw a hit out here.
But considering these two teams, nothing is safe.
Once the line's good, as much as you can move it, I guess.
Enough firepower in this lineup.
No, as Kyle alluded to last night, this is like a Manitoba final here.
Certainly is. It's a provincial
So
final
you're just throwing just like freeze
in
tap.
Ottawa.
Throwing like top foot of my hand, key line of my hand,
I
yeah.
think you can take more.
Really two teams that if you sent them to trials today, they could compete.
Absolutely, both McEwen and Carruthers were in the 2017 trials. McEwen having a close game with Kevin Cooey, down to his last draw to win the game. Brent Lang sweeping like a dog to get that one in to finish to allow them to go to Korea, South Korea for the Olympics. It was a tough loss from the McEwen rink.
And here's Jason Gunnlaugson with his first.
Stay close, stay close. Whoa. Whoa.
Looking to come to the face of that yellow. Nestled on the button. Trying to work some curl out of this stone now. It's hanging out there.
All you got, all you got.
Finishing up. Will it kiss the edge?
Just a little heavy.
Indeed. That extra weight keeping that rock outside for longer than anticipated.
I thought I was pretty
So Andrew, when I was doing some research this afternoon, Jason's dad, Daryl, actually curled one year with Jeff Stoughton.
Really?
So, and yeah, and Jason's dad is known to some of the folks a little bit longer in the years like myself, but Jason's grandfather went to the Briar back in 1983, Lloyd, and did quite well. He became third. And his grandfather went on to win 3 Canadian senior championships in 84, 85, 86.
So it's certainly in the blood.
You'd be very close to a freeze, though.
Impressive stuff. And certainly a tough act to follow. Mike McEwen second in the first end coming up.
Line's good.
A wide outside draw.
Room! Line! Room!
Sweepers tending to it closely.
Line's good. Line's really good. Real good line. Line's
Plenty
really
of room
good.
by the
Okay,
guards
right
so
here,
far.
guys. Always there.
Sweepers calling a smidge
Always
heavy.
there.
Looking to come to the nose of this rock. Nestled on the button.
Oh,
That's an excellent outcome.
Yeah, just make it.
As that rock will stop just off the nose.
I like firm, but normal's fine. I think normal. Like
And very difficult situation now for Jason Gunnlaugson with hammer.
Yeah, it's like a thin half.
Certainly has the angle run back there and does not hesitate to put the broom down. Slightly less than half should run that red rock into the pile.
Like, I don't think there's a draw that doesn't give him 2. So.
So my apologies. They didn't finish third in 83, actually. That was Bernie Sparks that finished third in that Briar.
Yeah, you can make it, like, you put it right frozen. So if we
In
stop
83,
running
the
the
year
clock
that Ed Wernick won his first Briar.
Ed Wernick, now there's a name.
a little bit more.
The Sudbury Briar in 1983.
Certainly well known to curling fans across the country. Here's Jason Gunnlaugson with his last in the first end, facing 3.
Yep. Yep.
Looking to make an angled run back. As he runs it into the pile, moves one rock off.
My bad.
But that will be all. And it will result in a steal of 2 from Mike McEwen to open this game. Certainly a difficult shot. Hit it about as well as he could. You heard someone say thinner.
Yep, he'd have to hit just a little bit higher to hopefully to try and stick that, Andrew.
Tough to stick that shot when the angle is that flat.
Absolutely. We didn't have to wait for the both teams to go at it. They went right at it in the first end, and I think we're going to see that the rest of the way through in this game here.
It certainly is going to be a shootout. If the first end is any indication, Mike McEwen takes an early 2-0 lead with a steal over Jason Gunnlaugson. And we thank you for tuning in to our Trials Direct Entry coverage here on Curling Canada's YouTube page. Remember to subscribe and press the like button, and you can be notified of all live videos as they come on your mobile device, tablet, or desktop computer. And if you want more information, you can always visit curling.ca/scoreboard, where you'll find draws, rosters, and live scoring updates from the RA Centre in Ottawa. As both these teams vie for a place in the Olympic trials in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Yep, 2 spots up for grab for the 5 teams in the men's side this week.
And 2 spots that will be adequately filled by teams that are very strong. And so Colin Hodgson opens up the second end. Looking to bring this rock into the house.
That's a good spot. Very nice.
And that'll stop in the top 4, just on the other side of center. Gunnlaugson will elect to throw the corner guard. No running the rocks up and down today. We are getting right after it.
Both teams obviously comfortable now with the ice and the rocks.
What about those bags?
these are the same rocks that were used in the 2021 Calgary Hub City bubble as well. So they're good rocks. They've been resurfaced by Canada Curling
Yeah,
Stone.
definitely curl.
That happened this summer, I believe, Andrew.
Mine's
I
pretty
believe
good.
it did, yes.
Casey last couple feet for sure.
So about as good as you can get as far as conditions go.
Yep. Speaking of some of the curlers earlier this evening, they're all everybody's quite happy with the stones. They're consistent, and as you know, one curler said, it's the same for everybody. Their little rock book that they keep, each team, from the Briar and the bubble. You know, unfortunately, they got to start from ground zero again, so that page gets ripped out and start again.
That's the thing about curling. It's endless adjustments and always retaining information, finding new information, and striving to gain that competitive edge. Looks like the team is tending to a scratch in the ice.
Yeah, it appears to be something that just scratched the ice there, Andrew.
Well, we got the official out there looking at it as well now. Everybody looking to make sure there's no additional frost that can make a rock pick. They're going to pass a rock over top of it just to see.
Sound like there's a little bump there. There's a drip possibly happening from the ceiling. Ottawa the last couple days has had substantial rain.
Yeah, in excess of 50 millimeters the last few days. Humidity well into the 90% range.
I'm not going down.
But the RA Center here has done very well as the frost has not come into play at this time and point. So
There's bags over there.
the RA has converted their old curling club into, they've gone into the hockey rink now for those the people out there, and they've turned this into, the RA Center is now a high-performance curling center. So there'll be curling club members here at the RA that will be curling on arena ice, and the facility is going to be used as a high-performance center for training for curling under the leadership of the director here at the RA Center.
Certainly a wonderful investment in infrastructure in
Is
curling.
this a new rule? Because it hasn't happened the first 2 games. Okay.
And it looks like we'll have a small intermission as John Wall is being summoned out, who is our head ice technician here at the RA Center for this event.
I don't know if it was the team information document or the.
That's fine.
As I mentioned last night, John's quite happy that he's at home this week in Ottawa, as John lives in Ottawa, and not having to set a record as he did inside the bubble in Calgary as the longest individual to stay in the bubble.
Certainly, I think he was there 96 days, I believe the official count was.
I think he was trying for the century mark, couldn't quite make it.
I'm sure he was very happy to get on that plane and come home. It's a long time in the bubble. I was fortunate enough to be in the bubble, but albeit only for 2 weeks. And it certainly is a different feeling when you're in there. Everything was very safe and secure. Everything was very well regimented, but certainly lacked the comfort of home. And here's John Wall with a hand scraper. Looks like they're going to try and run this bump out. A little scratch there.
Sounds like a machine gun's going off in the background. John's just going to throw a light pebble on there, and hopefully that'll satisfy the situation to
get rid of
for
that bump.
Everyone involved here.
Run some rocks over top of that pebble now as well to take the edge off it. And best to get the situation resolved rather than playing in less than ideal conditions. And it looks like we're going to return to play here.
I think we just heard a little description from John Wall what was taking place there, so.
Very succinct summary, just a small bump in the ice. Everything all fixed up now. Quick repairs.
Looking for tight.
Sheet of curling ice is very sensitive and requires a lot of maintenance to be in tip-top form.
Collins coming down here with an outturn
hold it for line.
center guard.
Gotta hold. Whoa.
Look at that nice late finish.
Okay.
And that will curl up. To a very nice halfway guard.
Half in the four.
Yeah, after that little time delay, that was quite nice, actually.
Easy to lose your draw weight in when you're put out of your rhythm. But Colin recovers nicely, and
Yeah.
Jason's wasting no time here. He's going to go right around that center guard here.
aggressive with the freeze.
Line's close.
Could be a byproduct of the 5 rock rule as well. Not allowed to remove those guards just yet.
Stay in a room.
It's shaping up to be another end where we're going to see some granite flying.
Get it on there. You can hit it. You can hit it. You can hit it for fun.
Adam Casey on the sweep, keeping that rock straight.
Real nice cutter.
And a beautiful freeze from Connor Nedjebin. Derek Samigalski now for Team McEwen with his first.
Yeah, you can go. Yep, you can go. Line's good.
Looking to play a counter freeze. Maybe get a corner angle on that redstone.
Just waiting for that rock to make a little move here. It hasn't quite made its move yet.
Getting better. Yep.
Certainly hanging out there a little longer than everything else. A wider path, albeit.
Distance.
There we go. It's finishing up nicely now.
And that'll come right to the face with a little bump.
Very nice shot by Derek.
Full side nice to add, so.
Marvelous execution.
Good, nice.
And right on cue, here come the runbacks.
Your 5 is okay. I think so.
Matt Wozniak in the hack settling in.
Close. Okay.
This rock is finishing up. And we'll
Real nice.
glance past the side.
Shot was.
Yeah, Jason made the option call there just to roll that over for a corner guard, as they weren't going to be able to make the straight back. So leaves them with a set of pair of corner guards up front now.
Certainly enough to work with. And very interesting that rock curled as much as it did with the weight. Matt Wozniak, an excellent thrower, and that was a very controlled in-out delivery, which tends to have the rock run a little bit straighter, but it still found curl.
Easy on the line.
McEwen here asking Derek again for another center guard.
Reed Carruthers sweeping for curl. Trying to
Easy,
walk that
Ram.
rock
Easy,
over.
buddy. Easy, buddy.
And we'll see that late finish come into play here.
Easier?
Sliding a little deep.
Okay.
It's going to shorten up that run back for Jason Gunnlaugson.
Same weight.
Forward. Control. Forward.
Yeah, he's actually electing to play a quiet hit and roll onto the house.
Yeah, he'd like to keep his shooter in play here, absolutely, give himself more options. That red rock in the house right now is feeling a little lonely.
It certainly is, and with hammer, you always want to leave your options open to score multiple. And this is a very, very mature call, rather than just trying to blow things open. As that rock will bump and roll.
Great shot.
Perhaps a little too far. Needs to hit a little bit of a fresh pebble and does spin back in.
Boy, what?
That's fantastic stuff.
Gonna change Mike's call now here. He's looking at taking that out.
Think so. Yeah. No.
Crept out the other side, about halfway open on the outturn side
I don't mind this. Yeah.
for a righty.
Just for-
Be more open if you're a lefty. Reed Carruthers now settling in for his first in the second end.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Clean. Clean. Oh.
And those are those words that sweepers love to hear, clean. As they'll hit and roll out, that's about as good as you can make that shot.
Wait for that.
Yeah, they're not going to be terribly disappointed about that.
Certainly eliminating the red stone is the primary goal and successfully executed.
Do you guys want to switch for this? No. Okay. Ice looks good.
Thanks.
So here's third Adam Casey for Team Jason Gunnlaugson. Adam has played for just about every province and territory in Canada, it seems.
He's had 4 different Brier appearances from 4 different provinces. One of only 2 people to do that, along with Ryan Fry being the other.
Hard line.
I think Earl Morris was a 3-time as well.
Earl's been 3 times. So is John Morris has been 3 times.
Yeah,
like
John
father
as well.
like son.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
naturally.
Gotta bury it.
Finish.
But hey, you have to be exceptionally skilled to pull that off.
Well, in Earl's day, it was his first one was out of Manitoba, which was Manitoba was renowned for being one of the toughest provinces in its day, as they had over a couple hundred teams enter the provincial playdowns every year back in the heyday.
Certainly a lot of skill out of the Western provinces and territories in Canada. Not short on talent.
Close.
And Reed Carruthers with his second. As that rock will just squeak by the guard. And look for a big roll.
Great throw by Carruthers there. Great sweeping by the sweepers.
Fantastic. Truly precision.
Goes in the middle now.
Razor thin past that guard, rolled about as good as you could ever get.
That was one of the ones I just made.
Normal!
Okay.
Nose is fine.
Normal weight.
So Adam Casey will deliver his second.
Hard!
Looking to change the angles up here in the pile in the middle.
Hard! Oh! Curl! Roll.
As that rock will come to the nose.
Trying to get that roll underneath the corner again there. No.
Certainly made the move, just not quite enough. And that might leave a modified double here for
McEwen.
Mike McEwen, my apologies.
Get anybody
I almost called him Reed Carruthers.
Why don't I throw smooth then?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Smooth like right
yeah,
there?
that's what I like. Halfish?
Well, they both used to be Tuckers, but Reed can't throw it. Went to a flat foot delivery a number of years ago.
And as we'll see with his throwing device as well, which assists him in that process. So it'll be a little bit on the high side for that yellow, and that should execute the double, as the shooter will spill over and remove the second red rock.
Curl, gotta curl.
That will shoot over. The shooter will spill to the back.
Oh, that went
Will it stick
really
around?
far.
Yes.
You're good.
Another nice shot executed by the McEwen team there.
Yeah.
And make this double.
Certainly recognizing the opportunity that the angles presented, making no mistake.
Yep. I like it.
Normal weight. I think
Normal
normal
is
good. Normal outturn. Dead middle.
That leaves Jason Gunnlaugson with a lot of yellow to look at. Certainly still capable of scoring 2 in this end. Just needs it to be a skipper's deuce.
Is it normal or control is what I don't know for sure. I think control and a little bit of ice.
Jason changing the ice on the broom here. Going with a little bit different approach on this shot.
Dead behind the yellow.
Looking to make contact with that yellow rock and probably flip underneath the corner.
He'd like a little roll, half roll underneath there, you're right. And if he can make the double in the back, get rid of that back, yellow on the back 12 foot, and potentially maybe have a double in his last one to make one or hopefully even blank the end.
That rock is finishing up. There's the double and the roll.
Well executed, great shot.
Certainly very good. Looks like the yellow nose is still accessible.
Maybe a bumper might be more appropriate.
Yeah, it'll be tight.
Okay.
Certainly is tight.
It's a good ball. This should be greased up.
You see Reed Carruthers sizing up the angles, holding the broom for Mike McEwen. Looks like they're going to play a
This ball.
controlled hit weight or a heavy board perhaps.
Should be almost full pop here, I think.
Just need to get to the nose of that yellow stone to remove the red.
Easy.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
Now Rocket's catching some early curl.
Hard. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Gotta go. Hard.
That is just by the guard.
Just squeaked it by.
And will manage to bump the red back sufficiently far.
Yep, lie two. Great sweep in there by Colin Hodgson.
Yeah, Haji really saved that one. That rock was curling early, and you can tell he was almost standing on his broom. Heck of an effort.
You see Jason now play a hit and stick for one.
Indeed, no double available for Jason to score 2. So he'll have to concede and take his one here. Just another fantastic end. And here comes the last stone of the second end.
Yep. Yep.
Jason Gunnlaugson, a hit for 1.
Yep. Right to it. Right to it. Shot, Jay. Boy.
And that will coast to the nose. And we'll have Team Gunnlaugson on the board as they trail 2-1 after 2 ends. We thank you for joining us here on this live stream on the Curling Canada YouTube channel of the Men's Trials Direct Entry event, where these teams are vying for a direct trial berth at the Canadian Olympic Trials in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. The teams on this portion of the event who do not qualify in Ottawa will have the opportunity to qualify again at the Home Hardware Olympic Pre-Trials in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. And that is coming up at the end of October.
On the other sheet, we've got Colton Flash tonight curling against Glenn Howard. And after 2 ends, I can report that Colton Flash is now up 6.
We should have probably buried that a hair.
Nothing over Howard as
chances.
Colton stole 4 in the second end.
A big steal. Difficult to steal, let alone steal 4. That's the thing about 10-end games. You can give up a lead early and still rally back. And we'll move to the third end here on Sheet C. Between our feature match between Jason Gunnlaugson of Morris, Manitoba and Mike McEwen of the West St. Paul Curling Club in Winnipeg. The all-Manitoba matchup. A big hello to our fans in Manitoba watching live this evening. Connor Nijevin successfully places a guard. And Colin Hodgson will follow, looking to come around.
Colin waving to letting the team know that it may be a little heavy.
Line's good. Starting to dive.
Certainly better to be a smidge heavy on arena ice in this situation, especially on a wider path, as that late curl can take a lot of speed off it.
Wow.
Yeah, as you can see, stops in the top 8.
I think his 5's better. I think it's better.
Seeing Jason call one here, just tight to the 12-foot around the red center guard. Set something up here.
Seems like both teams are keen to attack the center of the sheet. With or without hammer, they're ready to mix it up.
There?
I think your 5 is like 4 feet better.
You know, you're right.
But yeah.
Mine's great. Yeah, you gotta keep it.
Adam Casey on the sweep here.
Real nice.
We'll throw a second guard. They'll be double stacked on the center line. Colin Hodgson with his second here in the third.
Let me know. Let me know. Oh.
Yep.
Looking like they're calling to bump and roll.
Yep. Yep. Oh. Yep. Hard. Hard. Shoot it. Shoot it.
There we go. That'll make contact and spill.
Right over there.
That's a good result there for Colin. In a perfect world, you hit that a little thinner and spill your yellow onto the house as well. But it does remove that rock from the center line, which into itself is advantageous. Matt Wozniak now with his first.
Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Playing the intern here, coming out at a different path this time.
Really big curl. Hard curl. Come
Really
on,
working this rock to try and get it to curl. As it will chap off the target rock, but not move it far enough and bump it buried along the 4-foot line.
Bad line call.
Shooter stuck around at the back. You can see Jason letting his team know that he may have was a bit of a bad line call on his part.
Mistakes happen. It's always good to own them and carry on with your team.
Yep.
No curler is perfect.
Oh, come on now, Andrew.
Well, unless you're John Shea, then you're
I
perfect.
don't. That's no. I've never missed a shot. Just ask my skip, Danny Lamoureux.
I'm not sure if Danny will vouch for you or not.
Hard.
Danny's the best armchair curler I've seen.
Right up,
So.
right up.
There's a very nice hit and roll. We'll get the double as a little icing on the cake.
Hacks.
Yeah. Yeah, heavy hack if anything was pretty close.
So it'll be McEwen lying too, as Wozniak delivers his second in the third end.
Weight's good.
That's great though.
Heavy.
Whoa. Help. Help.
Once again, sweeping the curl in that same spot
Help.
with the last rock that ran straight on Matt Wozniak.
That weight's not bad. Okay.
Matt Wozniak, a 5-time Brier participant.
It's quite impressive. There's a lot of purple hearts on this sheet right now.
Yeah, weight was good.
Derek Samigalski now,
Wait.
playing a nice controlled, quiet hit.
Wait. Sit.
And he'll bop that on the nose when we move from play.
Shot, Derek.
McEwen will sit too with hammer here in the third.
Can I play the
A
air?
2-1 score thus far
On this.
Yeah.
on this all-Manitoba matchup.
Forward.
Okay.
Gives Jason an opportunity here to get a hit and roll underneath from Adam.
Maybe gradual, but
Certainly a good opportunity as well.
Yeah.
A lot of house to roll to, and you can even take it thin and roll deeper into the house.
close. Yeah.
Clean. Hard.
Yep.
A nice heavy board here from Adam Casey.
Hard both. For you. Thanks. He's hard.
Sweep is working as this rock curls strongly. We'll take the inside edge and roll. Not quite to center. Looks like it'll be half open.
Great sweep. Bump.
You have to be cognizant of the jam in this situation, however, if you're Mike McEwen.
Yeah, and I think it'll be semi-gradual.
Re-talking with the sweepers there and what they think how this rock's going to curl with this weight in this spot. Reed's intern here.
Oh, off. Go.
Come on, guys.
Go.
Calling on Colin here to see if he can help this to curl a little bit.
Watch the back.
As that rock makes contact, and it'll be by the rock in the 4-foot.
Yeah, squeaks by the yellow one in the 4-foot there.
Same call.
Same spot that Matt Wozniak had two stones run a little straight on him as well.
You want to touch more?
Seeing Jason here making the same call again for Adam.
Okay.
For that out turn, hit and roll in. A little more ice this time.
A little more room to roll to as well.
Clean.
Yep.
Both teams executing the quiet hit weight extremely well.
Whoa. Pound close. Curl. Whoa.
They will take that thin. That should line up. Will it hits the double? Certainly will.
Very nice hit and roll.
the end.
That's a fantastic shot. That is razor thin off the top. Had to travel down to make that contact with the second stone in the forefoot.
I'm thinking easy. I was thinking normal in.
Even on the intern side, the way this sheet is curling, that nose hit may not even be there thanks to that high red guard on the left-hand side of the center line.
Okay. You like that? Sure.
You can access it with big weight.
Yep, and that's the call here. They don't mind if they go in to get the red and the yellow rock moving out of play here. They'd like to take if they remove that yellow rock there, which can be a bit of a catcher right now.
Yep.
A 2 not out of the question, but the blank is certainly in play as well.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
As they will carefully navigate this port, and that is some expert line calling.
Fantastic throw by Reed there.
Okay, thanks.
Really, really tough shot. Looks easy, but
I think he just ripped it, Jay.
He's got double
There wasn't a lot of room there.
there's no, on both sides, there was nearly no room.
Okay.
But that's what you come to expect when two elite teams face off.
Half perfect. Third makes
No
it still.
fear.
No. Well, Jason will be going after the double here.
Certainly is available to him. It would be a very nice get me out of jail card.
He's got a hard place to put his rock, I think.
Jason needs about a half rock here on the high side to make the double.
And lots of house to roll to as well to stick around.
Yeah,
Jason Gunnlaugson first in the third.
Intern down the same path as Carruthers.
They'll squeeze through the port, make contact with the double, spill everything, and roll the shooter out of the house. Fantastic.
Another well-executed shot. Absolutely, Andrew.
Really,
I think it'll still be half decent out there.
really good stuff.
I know what you're saying.
That port on the intern side is even smaller. On the outturn side, it's wide open, but the intern side is exceptionally tight.
You could hear McEwen and Carruthers there talking earlier there about playing this shot here, going a little wider and taking a little run at this here. Try and switch things up a little bit here.
And we have not been this far out yet, so I assume that Mike will be throwing a little bit additional weight. Could curl harder off this edge too. Sometimes the edges on these arena sheets tend to get built up as the bonspiel progresses.
Without ice, he's expecting this to curl.
For line. It's a big odd.
Sweeper's on it early.
Line.
For line, it would seem. Seems like it's curling big.
Keep going, Hodge.
Just a. It's like he's just a little like.
Okay, curl, curl.
Wow.
Certainly light. We'll carve that back in. Curls past the guard almost.
That's not great.
Wait, I think we just loop it. And
Yeah, try to get it.
You
in
heard
the
Mike
hole.
say that's not great.
there,
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Edge of the 8, I think.
Okay.
And now an opportunity here for Adam
Like you're
Casey
trying
to
to get it as
place a
far
rock
over as you can.
dead in the forefoot.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Adam's already thrown, so I think we'll let Jason throw this one
Right,
now. Andrew.
absolutely. I keep thinking the thirds are calling the game here,
We're
John.
going to put a little over buried. Like, we got to make sure we take the dig away first and foremost. But, like, full 4, half a rock over buried, like right in the hole that isn't there. Yeah, that's where we're trying to put it.
Well, I think everyone just heard where Jason wants this as he talks to his to Connor there and to Matt.
Yeah, like this. Just not quite there. Just a nice, good release.
Jason Gunnlaugson's final stone of the third end.
Line's good. Room if anything. Always Connor.
Full 4.
Sweepers are on it.
Got it curl.
Weight looks very nice.
You got to go, Connor.
Just go ahead. Go
Head
ahead.
off, give him a blank.
They want this to bury well, so they don't leave McEwen here the
Easy one. You can't
a
give
pick
him
and roll out.
You can maybe make the blank with the out. It's pretty hard though. I think I still play the out though. You just play for one?
Certainly does the job.
I mean, I could throw the in too.
I was thinking you play the in at this,
The
just
in.
a little mini tap.
Yeah, I mean, really, I
Nice
could
spot.
play either. The in is straighter.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it looks like they've elected for an intern tap to score one. No blank available.
I don't know if I love this.
He'll just be looking to throw back 4-foot weight here and just tap that red rock back a few inches so you can count
Yeah,
it one.
so much more natural.
You got a lot more room with the end. But
Certainly nothing wrong with scoring a single.
Maybe,
Especially in the early
ends.
ends.
Why don't I just play to top it then? Like, I don't need half.
no, yeah.
Back 8! Yeah.
There we go. A weight adjustment in the hack there. Switching from hack to back 8. Like you said, John, just need to tap it.
How's that ice look? I think that's good. Hey, Ross!
Well, the sweepers here,
So
both
is it-
teams
this
here
is full pop
are
then?
able to hold these rocks here very well with their sweeping, as we've seen throughout the broadcast so far.
Indeed. Excellent sweeping. Final stone in the third from Mike McEwen.
Go!
Clean.
Go!
As they're sweeping to curl this rock.
Clean.
Clean!
Clean. Clean.
Clean.
Both of you can go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
By the guard with plenty of space. As that will come up to the nose and bump it.
Very well executed again by the team.
A single for Mike McEwen here in the third. It'll extend his lead to 3-1 over Jason Gunnlaugson. Really the best possible outcome there for Mike McEwen, considering the situation.
Absolutely. You know, they're up 2, playing 4.
Still lots of curling left as we're playing 10 end games in this Trials direct entry event. Live from the RA Centre in Ottawa, Ontario. If you want to see more curling content, you can find Curling Canada on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Curling Canada.
And on our other sheet tonight with the Colton Flash Glenn Howard game to update. Flash steals another one in 3 to now be up 7-0 over the Howard rink, which is quite a little surprise. Don't think anybody was expecting this to happen so early in the game.
Howard played a really good game last night against Matt Dunstone. And,
yes, they did.
Must
Both teams played very well last night.
Yes, that was a great game. Maybe it came out a little flat today. Colton Flash is no pushover, though. That is an extremely strong team.
Yeah.
Back on sheet C, we're resuming action here in the fourth end. It'll be Colin Hodgson to lead it off for Team Mike McEwen out of the West St. Paul Curling Club in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yep. Yep.
You can get full 8 there. It's really good.
As they're trying to draw this rock into the house.
Good sweep, Derek.
Oh, that's a good spot. Very
Good
nice.
sweep, man.
And that will come full 8 right on the center line.
And now we'll see Jason go right away to put up a corner guard.
No defensive strategy here.
Shot clock.
They're trying to establish the end quickly.
I don't think it's heavy.
No turn corner coming up here from Connor.
Gotta be over.
Haven't seen too many rocks down that center path coming this way.
No, coming off the line here.
Yeah, that's fine. Easy now.
And that'll squeak over the hog line.
Okay,
Leaves room for an additional guard if they want to go double stack on that side. You see a lot more teams start to do that now with the 5 rock rule.
Sure.
And Mike McEwen will switch his call up to a tight guard.
I like.
halfway.
2/3.
Halfway.
2/3.
Gotta go. Weight's good.
And you can hear the sweeper saying halfway. And Mike requesting that that rock could go a little bit further.
That's fine, though. That's fine. Just get the height. Get the height. Good. Very
And
nice.
that rock will settle on the center line.
Think here? Yeah.
Here we go with the double stack corner guards here. As Jason's calling for Connor here to draw one around is the first corner guard, so they'll have a long one and a tight one. Ignoring the McEwen rock and the 8 foot and the center guard this time in point.
Certainly will allow for some freezes to be played and then bring more rocks into play and potential score a multiple. And that's a well-executed guard. The double stack is there, certainly out of the Nouveau strategy book for 5-rock rule.
Well, I'm going to see McEwen here come in now and draw on top of his one on the 8 foot.
Certainly a precision shot. You don't want to be heavy and chap off and leave a double, and you don't want to be light and end up blocking off a path that might be valuable to you.
Here wide. Weight's good. Little heavy. Go. Go. Weight's good. Go. Straight. Straight. Go. Go, go, go.
See that rock breaking now underneath that center guard?
I messed it up. Sorry.
Yeah, overcurled a hair.
Yep.
Dead beat.
Just overcurled a smidge.
Light.
Yeah.
And that'll leave a run back double for
Nose just
Jason
there.
Gunnlaugson.
Firm.
Wozniak coming out here. Little intern.
Whoa.
It's fine.
Whoa.
There you see a great example of that in-out release.
Really quick.
Straight.
Whoa, whoa.
Straight. No, nothing, nothing.
Executed well. Gets all 3 rocks
one
moving
hit
out of
Jay.
play.
Yeah, it's all good.
Certainly well done. A nice short run back, an automatic double.
Yeah, leaving Gunnlaugson with 3 red rocks out front now and no yellow rocks in play.
It's starting to look very, very good for Jason Gunnlaugson this end. Things are going his way.
We got Derek Samojaski coming down here with an out turn.
Looks heavy for line.
Sweeper's communicating this rock may be a little heavy.
It's coming down, Hodge. It's light, it's light. It's light, just leave it.
That rock's slower.
No, that's,
Just that'll nestle in, just barely biting the 4 foot.
What do you like?
Just normal.
Okay.
See Jason now calling normal weight here. Wozniak to play the same shot he just played. Play the run back and try and stick this one.
Weight's good.
Clean. Hard. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That rock will overcurl just a bit
I don't know.
and miss on the other side of that run back. Unfortunate luck there for Team Gunnlaugson. Will allow Mike McEwen to replace the rock and replace it with a Yellowstone.
Yeah, he'll be putting up another center guard here.
So to T-line's probably close to 15, I think. Based on
Out
what
turn
I've
draw
seen.
no longer an option for Jason Gunnlaugson.
And here Reed conferring the weight with his front end here. What times they're getting is what they're alluding to.
Yeah, they've been discussing the rock path, especially along the slide path,
Line's good.
quite a bit in this game, trying to nail down what the draw weight is for their team.
line's good, clean.
On its own.
Clean.
Has to sit.
And you see that rock start to
Come
work
down.
now as it crosses the
That's
hog
who
line.
needs to stop curling.
You see me here McEwen telling his team that the rock needs to stop curling.
And then we'll pull up as a number 3 guard,
Dead nose.
successfully guarding the rock.
Heel.
Probably would have liked that rock to be a little bit higher than where it is right now, but
Certainly would make this run back tougher. Team is playing at an excellent pace despite our delay in the second end. So that run back is jammed but rolled. Yellowstone, a corner open will force Mike McEwen to make a move towards that side of the sheet.
Just looking to play a little bit of a tap here and roll underneath.
That, right?
A lot of tolerance on this
So
shot.
I'll give you like 3 feet. Okay.
You can bump it a foot or two. You can be on the inside. You don't want to be on the outside.
I'd like. Go
Line!
ahead. Go ahead.
Reed's out turn.
Line's good.
Line!
Line!
Wade looks good for a tap. They're sweeping for line.
Whoa! Whoa! Yep.
Certainly has the weight as this rock comes up to the nose.
Sit, sit, sit.
Now we'll promote that rock. Flip towards the center a little bit.
Dead nose, just low.
Another nice throw by Reed there.
Excellent shot. Really good result for a shot that could potentially go wrong if it's thrown incorrectly.
And Andrew, I can let you know, we just heard from Jamie Barrasso, who's watching the telecast from inside China this evening.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Great to hear from you. Jamie Barrasso, another excellent ice maker.
Absolutely, one of the best in the world.
Absolutely, without a doubt. I'm sure he's watching intently this evening.
I don't mind playing this.
Or this morning, actually.
This morning in China, naturally.
It's Friday morning.
Okay.
It's easy. I think it should be decent here. Just easy.
Give another shout out tonight to my friend Edith Meekin in Winnipeg. She's watching the game. Edith, we just want to wish you all the best and
Let's make this.
making sure your son Rob's behaving himself here in Ottawa.
I'm sure he's doing great. He's out there right now, I believe, on sheet D.
Oh. Yeah, so Rob, the coach of the McEwen rink for a number of years now.
My apologies.
Hard, Derek. Hard. Colin, go on the roll. Yep.
And Mike McEwen looking to remove that redstone successfully. Didn't quite roll as far as he wanted.
Yeah.
Rob, no stranger to success in curling. Rob is the 1995 Labatt Brier champion. 1995 went on to win the Worlds in Brandon with Kerry Burtnick and Jeff Ryan and Keith Fenton.
To make them both and roll.
And then Rob's had 2 Brier appearances. Rob's second Brier appearance was in Ottawa in 2001, where they lost the final to Randy Furby's
Really want to make this.
first Brier with his Randy's team there, the Fab Four.
Certainly an iconic foursome. That Randy Furby squad.
That good?
That was a good Brier, that 2001 Brier. It was here in Ottawa. Jason Gunnlaugson here now, looking for a double. Sweeping for line.
And so there's out turn, makes a double and roll underneath.
Very nicely done.
He made that look pretty routine, actually.
With the in.
A little too
In
routine.
and roll under the
Oh,
corner.
like that. I like skipping.
It's fantastic stuff.
You gotta be careful.
Putting
though,
the
if
pressure
I
back
wrap
on
the
Mike
guard, I'm gonna
McEwen.
pump 'em in.
Yeah.
Jason's always having fun out in the ice.
Do you have any other?
Really fun guy to
Well,
talk
it's
to.
the run or just draw back.
Very sharp, loves analytics.
Mate, actually, I don't mind this shot.
Uses them.
Yep.
I like it.
Okay.
So that'll leave Mike McEwen little recourse other than to draw in.
Yeah,
Back button.
we'll be looking to play a draw to the button here, get it around that red one.
Right on, boys.
You have to be behind the tee line to be buried. Certainly the only shot available to force Jason Gunnlaugson here in the fourth.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Sweepers are on it early.
Line's good. Line. Line's perfect. Line. Line's good. Where? Okay. Stay close.
Line. Get
Close.
tight.
Okay, line.
Oh,
The rock is by. And we'll finish up. It looks like it shot stone from here.
it does. Just may have peeked out on the other side there for Jason with the in-turn potentially. It'll be very tight to come through that hole.
You are correct, John. Showing about a quarter rock there on that outside. Certainly a tempting proposition for Jason Gunnlaugson. Lots of options here. You can always draw heavy, like he's indicating.
Yep. There's potential split there for 2 as well, actually.
Seems to be the safer shot, and it seems to be what he's playing.
Okay.
Like, not calling, just saying. That is there.
Yeah.
It's a little more ice than I had.
Okay.
Back forward of my hand and just make the split. Like I said, the port is there.
So
Like,
just a heavy draw to make contact with the rock
yeah.
in the 8-foot. Split it on to the 4-foot and roll for 2.
The touch more ice.
As you can hear Jason talking to his team, he is talking about the potential. If it does tend to run a little bit, his option is to come on that back one and just tap it back to get his deuce that way as well. So, but an extremely tight port here for Jason to manage to go through here.
Final stone in the 4th.
Close. Whoa. Hard.
Certainly has the weight.
Yep. Hard. You gotta go on that. Hard. You gotta go.
This rock is curling.
Hard.
Yep, starting to make a move here, Andrew.
Keep going. Hard.
Whoa. Good shot, James.
It will
Curled
pop.
up a little bit.
Yeah, pop that red rock on the nose. Didn't quite get to the edge in order to roll and score 2, so it'll only be a 1 red score for Jason Gunnlaugson here in the 4th. Mike McEwen will retain a 1 rock lead, 3-2. Unfortunate there for Jason. That looked like it was going to be good out of his hands.
Yeah, the sweepers indicated when it came out of his hand that it was T-line weight, and he probably just need a little more weight there to probably need a back 8 weight like they'd indicated earlier to have that rock just stay out there a little bit longer so they could hit a little bit skinnier to make that deuce.
Most certainly. Precision shots here at the Trials Direct Entry event in the men's side. An all Manitoba affair here this evening in Ottawa, Ontario, live from the RA Centre, where Morris, Manitoba's Jason Gunnlaugson is taking on West St. Paul Curling Club's Mike McEwen. 2 household names in men's curling. Undoubtedly, Jason will be disappointed with that result.
I won intentionally.
Yeah.
Here Jason calling here for a center guard, a high one. On our other game with Howard and Flash, the 4th end was blank as Flash is up 7-0 with Howard having the Howard in the 5th.
Yeah. Well, I drew there. It wasn't. I don't know.
Action underway here in the 5th.
Just through the intern. Gunner through an intern.
Throwing a high guard to start, likely going to follow it up with a nice tight guard.
Yeah, we'll get it.
3 sweepers out there, trying to work that rock over the hog line, and unfortunately will not cross. So that rock will be removed from play. That's a tough rock to throw, that high guard.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Not have that one in play.
Certainly throws a wrench in your plans if you were planning on going high guard, tight guard. But knowing Jason Gunnlaugson, he'll have a plan B ready to roll.
Right in here, it'll die.
Colin playing an out-turn draw to the open wing.
It should, though. Right back in here.
So I was mentioning Jeff Ryan there, Andrew, and Jeff's son JT Ryan is here playing in the other qualifier here for the trials.
Fantastic.
And JT's famous uncle, Pat Ryan, as well.
That's a name everybody's heard of, yes. Mr. Pat Ryan Express.
Well,
a champion's champion.
Like his brother, Jeff is also a Brier champion and a world champion.
Wow. Quite an illustrious family.
Halfway Might have.
No pressure on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Good spot. Great shot.
You see curling
He
families,
didn't like this.
when they curl, they like it a lot, and they tend to
Okay. That's
pass
fine.
it down through generations. And
Just like
the talent seems to follow.
Well, we can see that here with
This end is the better.
Kathy
No?
Gauthier and Ron Gautier's son, who's here
Oh, yeah.
this week.
Jacques Gauthier is a 2020 World Junior champion as well in the men's side.
Close, Hammer?
Had the pleasure of watching him play in Langley, British Columbia at the Canadian Championships. The Manitoba product.
And Rob Beacon, who's here, so, coaching the McEwen team. His daughter's a Canadian champion with Caitlin Laws.
Yep. Yep, there it goes.
And she's been to a couple of Scotties as well,
Keep
and
going,
Olympic
keep
trials,
going,
I believe.
Keep going. Good, good, good. Wow. Wow.
full 8.
Mike McEwen sitting 2 here in the 5th.
Seeing Wozniak here play a freeze with his out turn.
Shot, man. Real nice.
A little
Looks like both teams are starting to settle into this sheet quite well. Starting to find the nuances and the subtleties.
Okay. Line's big.
Pretty there
Big
now.
line.
Oh.
It's perfect.
Baby bounce, maybe.
Weight's good. Really big line, like very big line. Pace if you can.
The Rock hanging just a little bit, looking to finish it in on top of the Yellowstone.
Great speed, guys. Great judge.
Finished up quite nice, actually.
That's a great angle.
Again, as we were discussing last night, rock positioning is crucial at this level.
Yeah, when everybody is so good at executing and so sound fundamentally, it really does come down to who can place their stones best.
Especially with the ability these players now have with throwing the big weight.
And with the way the rocks are, they're so lively, there's so much bounce that you can clear a house with one big shot.
Same line as the
Certainly
guy
changes
before.
the strategy up. Really fun conditions to play under. If you've ever had the opportunity to play on arena ice with very lively stones, it is a treat.
Yeah. Not much of an ad, but I had a good kick.
Easy.
Weight's good.
Wrong.
But it is completely different than playing on club ice. Release is extremely important on arena ice.
Absolutely. You have to mitigate the big curl with a little bit of an in-out motion. And you'll see a lot of players actually have 2 different releases, one for hits and one for draws on arena ice. See a run back attempt here. Oh no, appeal, my apologies.
At least one more guard. On my next one, you can always hit the open one if you want.
Now to Adam Casey's first rock here.
Go on, Bryce.
Looking to replace the guard.
You're probably there. I got you there.
For those of you just joining us, the current score is 3-2 for Mike McEwen.
Stay down, Connor.
I'm Andrew Denny. I'm joined by John Shea in the booth. Happy to bring you coverage here live from the Trials Direct Entry event
Over curling.
in Ottawa, Ontario at the RA Centre.
Shots here.
16-3.
You got good shots.
Oh, nice.
And a guard that overcurls just a little bit, but will make no difference.
No, they're not too disappointed with that. It's the red one that's exposed, and if McEwen did decide to go after right now, he'd be losing his own yellow one that's currently shot rock. They're just going to keep this clean at the moment. They're quite happy to make their deuce here in this end.
Yep.
As that rock is successfully peeled.
Forward.
Hey,
You played this.
you okay with this? Forward. Forward with the out turn.
Jason Gunnlaugson will switch things up.
Dead nose.
Decide to play at the rock in the house.
Yeah, Jason's just making sure here that he doesn't give up a big end here. So he doesn't mind giving up one here, forcing McEwen to one. But he doesn't want to give McEwen to get the chance to get a multiple of
more than 2 in this end.
Straight. Hard.
Certainly a sound strategy there.
Hard.
Not even at the halfway point in this game. And Scoreboard management, so important.
Yeah. Bump. Yeah.
We can tell you that on the Flash Howard game, Colton Flash is curling very well this evening.
Looks like he just made a really thin angle double.
Whoa! Yep!
Clean.
Yep! Gotta go! Gotta go!
See Carruthers coming down here to hit and stick for.
Hard on! Gotta go, bud! Hard!
Yeah, he can. Doesn't hurt
Got to keep this on the nose. And he does.
Thanks. For the right weight.
hit it dead on the nose with normal or
Normal's good.
Everything's been pretty dead off the rocks, right?
I think normal's fine.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
You can throw a tweener if you want,
like
but
just not heavy, just
yeah.
nice normal.
I like that.
I want it dead on the nose, so just high of nose.
Okay.
Jason Gunnlaugson now strategizing how he'll remove this stone from play.
Normal dead on the nose and just bounce that one out in the corner. I mean, like. Nose at the back one again? Then he nose at the back one again, then what do we do? Okay. Yeah. Nose the back one? Sure.
And plan B called from the hack there for Jason
Little less
Gunnlaugson.
ice, if anything.
After a conference with the team, decided to target the rock in the back 12. Good team communication there from Jason Gunnlaugsson's rink. And they say skips are stubborn. Not in this case.
Throw Matt. Really gotta go, buddy.
Go, Matt.
Hard, buddy. Hard. Keep going. Keep going.
They're
keep
sweeping
going,
for
keep
curl
going.
as this rock is
Hard.
hanging a little bit. You still make contact.
Yeah, trying to hope this. Seeing them sweeping it out here, they don't want to keep that around.
Yeah, that rock will spill out the back.
Auto blank too.
Not the plan for Jason Gunnlaugson there.
I think that's what you do.
What? You think
Like
I could save it?
You could try to
Blank's
save it
definitely
with
in play
control.
now.
I'd hate to leave it back there.
Yeah.
Certainly an
Conservative
opportunity
goal
knocking.
Control, like hit a half.
Yeah, it's does that get caught up in this?
You could just play normal and hit half.
Good, Jess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Firm.
Intern smooth. Firm.
And a little reaffirmation there from Colin Hodgson traveling down the sheet. Let them know that it's okay to just
save it, and I'm
throw
not
it
so
hard
sure.
and blow it up.
Yeah. No, the only reason I play it is if I thought I could save it, but I'm not so sure. There's stuff right by your foot.
Would be an easy blank here in the fifth for Mike McEwen. Retain the hammer, up one.
Mike's first rock here. A couple more rocks to come. And there's fist pumps and handshakes over on the Flash Howard game. Howard scored one in the fifth, and they decided that they've had enough for this evening. They'll be back on the ice tomorrow. They've got 2 games tomorrow at noon and 8.
Clean.
Certainly an impressive performance there from Colton Flash.
Yep. Hard.
That Howard team was playing extremely well yesterday.
Hard, Casey. Get it out, get it out, get it out.
Tomorrow evening's game at 8 o'clock will be
Intern
McEwen
normal.
and Howard
Just
tomorrow
down the
night.
middle.
Appreciate it.
That'll be a good one. Yeah, Mike McEwen removing the red stone, managed to keep that one yellow.
It is.
Intern normal. Right on the nose.
It's fucking humid out. The window on the inside of the building is just soaked.
Jason looking for the hit and stick here.
Could afford to roll back to center a little bit, but largely won't make a difference if Mike McEwen's going for the blank.
We're not sticking.
Would like to keep this in play. And unfortunately will not. So that'll be a free blank for Mike McEwen.
And that'll leave McEwen with a
Hang on,
hammer
feet.
playing 6, up 3-2 after 5, having the even ends control, being up 1.
Yeah. In turn out wide.
Certainly an ideal situation for the McEwen rink.
You to go last.
they won't be disappointed going after this end, being in that position.
That steal of 2 in the first end looming large now, as it's a very low-scoring affair through 5.
Lots more curling to come still.
You're right. The halfway point is here. And you can make that official in your scorebooks that it is a blank for Mike McEwen there in the 5th. And with that, the players will take a break. And John, we'll take a break as well. We'll be happy to bring you back coverage from the Trials Direct Entry event here on the men's side from Ottawa, Ontario in the RA Centre shortly after this intermission.
Get your tickets now at curling.ca.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live from the RA Center here in Ottawa, Ontario. The Trials Direct Entry event on the men's side. The feature matchup this evening is Jason Gunnlaugson versus Mike McEwen, an all-Manitoba matchup. My name's Andrew Denny. I'm a member of the communication staff here at Curling Canada. I'm joined by John Shea here in the booth as we're ready to bring you action back live. Mr. Shea, how are you doing this evening?
I'm well, Andrew. Thanks very much for asking.
Awesome. I'm glad.
A little chilly, actually.
It's not super warm in here, but
no, it's with all that humidity we have outside, it's actually quite damp inside the building the last couple days.
Certainly in about 48 hours of consecutive rain so far. And
it's the most rain we've seen all summer, actually, here in Ottawa. We've had a very dry summer.
Indeed, and yet the ice conditions are still pristine, so a very special shout out to John Wall, our head ice technician here at this event, and his crew, who are maintaining very, very, very good conditions for the players. As you can see, John is actually out there right now working on the hacks. He's got the blowtorch, and it looks like he's melting it in a little bit. A 3-2 score after 5 ends for Mike McEwen, who will have hammer in the 6th.
Frost is coming into play on the ice now. It's getting a little patchy in spots. Players were discussing.
Certainly seems like it. A couple places where the rocks are biting and digging. And the Jason Gunnlaugson rink will get us let off.
High one. Lob it in the middle and we'll
as Mike McEwen managed to blank the 5th.
Jason will be asking Connor here for a center guard.
Should be good, eh?
They attempted the high guard last end and didn't work out too well. Unfortunately, that rock ended up being hot.
There, right? Tight.
Looks like they're going to bring this rock a little deeper.
Looks real good. Great touch, Connor.
And that'll be a nice long guard. Certainly a nice recovery there for Connor.
Yeah.
You got to feel good throwing that one.
Absolutely. I've been watching Colin here. Reed's calling for an out-turn draw to the 8-foot, top 4.
Yeah, because of how long that guard is, you don't want to be too deep in the house on this one.
Line's good. There it goes. There it goes. Going sideways. Going sideways. Open top 8. Open top 8. Good. Oh.
Well, that certainly curled him big at the end.
Tight center.
The rock looked really nice coming in and then just took a big jump.
Unless that picked, like.
Good. Okay. I thought he was there.
Gunnlaugson here will be looking to put up a.
Line's good. Good. All weight. Line's very close.
Another guard here.
Good.
It's good where it is, yeah.
Not curl, but just as tight
They'll
as
bring
you
that
can.
one just nice and tight.
Pretty good.
And that's a beautiful
Real
pair.
nice pair, Connor.
About as good as they get when you're consulting leads.
And McEwen going back here with asking his lead stone here, Colin Hodgson, to an out-turn draw into the top 8, bite the 4.
Line's good.
Almost a replication of his previous shot, just a half a foot or a foot to the left from our perspective.
Still got heavy.
Room.
Heavy. I don't.
Sweeper's indicating here that it's a little heavy. They want to keep this in front of the tee line, but weight comes off and well executed.
It's very good. There's a bit of the only double is in the pocket there, and that's not automatic when those two guards are up front.
You're going to see Jason to fall that rock down here.
Yeah.
Asking Matt Wozniak to place one on top of the yellow stone here.
Both teams have been aggressive going to the center, jockeying for position early.
Good. Weight's nice. Weight's great. Right to it. Stay with it. It's hitting the frost.
Stay close.
T.
Looks very heavy.
Back 4.
We're not buying.
This rock is tracking.
Yeah, they don't.
Drive it.
It's going to be far enough deep. It's not going to be too bad.
Yeah, a couple extra feet of weight there would have held that line on the outside.
May have been just a smidge full in the broom there, I believe, Andrew.
I think you're ripped. I think so.
I think you hit
McEwen here with control with hammer. He's going to want to conferring with his team if we want to peel that front center one or if they want to hit that red one that's in the forefoot to the
try
wing.
and get on you.
Okay.
Yeah, you might not get too many more opportunities to throw a peel here either. Even though that red is shot stone, it is not well guarded and will likely not last the duration of the end.
Clean.
So Derek Samagalski will play the peel,
Clean.
capitalizing on the opportunity presented.
Derek from Carberry, Manitoba.
High one or just here?
I like in.
Same phrase, okay.
I like it.
Matt Wozniak with his second here in the 6th.
Weight's good.
Hard line.
Sweepers on it for line.
Where are we, Casey?
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Hard line.
Top eight.
Really hard line.
Come on, go, go, go.
This rock curling.
Yeah, maybe a smidge light.
Yeah.
Run back and roll to the middle. Yeah.
Just
you're
smooth.
Yeah.
Turn. Crotch, come through.
You're going to, Mike McEwen asking Derek Samagalski here to hit this in the crotch.
Out turn smooth.
Ricochet off the high one and spill inside into the rings. Clean up the front.
Certainly would be helpful to have a yellow rock in there, as opposed to those two reds, which are quite dangerous despite how.
Well, if he executes this properly, there'll be no rocks up front. Just has to skinny one here and spill in.
It in. Yeah.
Very well. Very nice shot.
Shot, Derek.
Okay, you just call him the freeze. You like the freeze?
And just like that, those guards are erased.
Okay.
Yep. Jason's going to want to put one here in the two yellows off the on the center line. Just on one off the center line. I want to put the red one right in the crotch here. Draw one in. From Adam Casey.
What do you think, Matty?
Took a good setup shot.
He's saying like normal back 12. You think even after mock it?
Adam's first Briars back in 2012 when he represented Newfoundland with Brad Gushu, who he played with for a couple of years while he finished his education over in Newfoundland.
Line's tight.
Certainly a good team to be a part of.
Rolling. Hard. Whoa.
And this rock over
Close.
curling.
Where are we now?
Just get it in, get it in, get it in.
Yeah, right there.
Way over curling.
Okay, it's okay.
Adam was a multiple participant at the Canadian Juniors over a number of years, winning 5 straight PEI championships, playing with Brett Gallant. And that team went on to win the Canadian Junior Championships and went on to the World Juniors and won a silver medal.
I think it's easy, yeah.
Brett Gallant now the second stone for Brad Gushu.
A real history of winning out in the Maritimes.
Yes, both. Brett's father, Peter, is accomplished curler, been to the Briar a number of times. His mother played in the Scotties and the mixed, Kathy.
Curl. It might say it's got a.
Yeah, as Reed Carruthers removes that guard, hoping to have the shooter stick around.
Did it?
As that rock did touch the edge, just barely.
Do you want the same thing, or does he want to play the hit now?
I think we have to make the same call.
Okay. Can I throw
Clean
it?
it.
Seen here Jason here indicating you need to play the same shot again, try and get it in there and freeze it into the crotch here from Adam.
Second chance here for Adam.
Give it more spin and set. Same weight, more spin and set.
Casey's still lying one there in the forefoot on the left-hand side of your screen.
The Casey Gunnlaugson crew.
Yes, I don't know why I keep saying Adam Casey skipping this team.
Is there something you know, Andrew, that you're not sharing with the
No,
rest of us?
no, I do not. Believe me, I am not an insider. I think I need another coffee.
Where are we now? Line.
Rock coming in here.
Keep going.
Again,
Keep going. Bounce is okay.
over curling, trying to get a little rub here.
That's real nice.
It's a good result, all things considered. I mean, a short run back here for McEwen. July 3.
I'll be asking Reed Carruthers here to play an out-turn run back here and stick it there.
We can't really.
Go.
Swing. Swing. Hard.
Line.
Hard. Sit. Oh, that's pretty good. No.
Over curled just a smidge, but the result works out. Removes that red rock from play and sits 3.
Gunnlaugson here in a little bit of trouble looking at 3 McEwen stones.
I felt like
Like
I was
firm and hit it like a
too
little
wide. I
higher,
wanted
no?
him to go.
I think.
should-
Yeah, this will come like on top of it.
Certainly has to
Pretty
make some
awkward
granite
angles,
move
and
You
or
just got to make sure
get his
it's
rocks
low.
in better positions.
Intern firm, just high.
That's actually pretty good. Ideally, I guess, is if I rolled them this way.
Intern firm, just high. Kill the top one and one back one. Try and get them to kind of jiggle.
I think Jason just summarized that about as well as anyone could. Kill the back one,
I think we
get the
wanna
top
roll
one to
this
go
way
and
as
just
far as we can,
jiggle.
right? Yeah. Firm.
Jason Gunnlaugson with his first here in the 6th.
Yep. Yep.
Easy.
Close. Yep. 3. Roll it. Perfect.
Dees does lose one of the back ones. Remains frozen on that rock on the forefoot. Spills the shooter to the edge of the 12.
The problem is I open up the double as soon as I do it.
I think so. It's like
No double available without losing that back yellow in the forefoot there for Mike McEwen.
I mean, do you ever just draw?
McEwen's line 2
I mean,
here.
This is a complete guess, though, man.
Yeah, it is.
As you can hear them conferring in the
Yeah,
ice there, the draw
Yeah, what's
in
he
here.
playing if he-
It's a bit of a, they don't know the ice. As I said, it's just
He's
a
playing
complete
this,
guess.
Right?
Oh,
That's fine, isn't it?
I mean, I could roll into the
So you roll-
situation.
you roll a bit. I think you roll to like here.
Yeah. Not bad. I think that's probably okay.
Well, then he's playing this in line.
Yeah. I don't know how much you want to unhook it.
I think you're just rolling here.
I think
or no?
you just roll to it.
Yes.
I'd rather
think the
play.
nose
I'd
is
rather
fine.
play off the line.
Yeah.
than
Reed
throw
discussing that they don't want to
He's got
unlock
hard
that
shot.
back yellow stone.
Like just
They don't want to set up a double here to allow Gunnlaugson to lie a deuce here. So
Just like
they
roll
just
it
want to
foot.
hit and roll in here into the beside that red stone and leave themselves lying 1, 2, and 4.
I think just easy. I don't really want to like. If I do
Certainly
roll in
leave
that
you the
situation,
shot for
I
2
don't
on
wanna,
your
like,
last.
move things too much. No, nose isn't the end of the world. Easy. I'd love to roll like a couple feet to your right, or even like right up against the red.
And here Mike conferring with Derek Samolgowski where they want to roll to here.
Details matter.
Great communication.
Yeah, champions do pay attention to the little things.
Line's good.
Clean.
Yep.
Colin Hodgson there called on to sweep this one.
This rock curling quickly.
Any roll might count. Go ahead. Little roll. Okay, good.
And a small flip back towards the center line.
Okay.
we are second. Are we second? Yeah. Does it really matter?
Probably not.
Like I'm just seeing we go like with boards or something.
Okay.
Like control or board or what do you see?
I see control.
control and like we have to go cross it to get the angle we want.
Yeah. Like I think the 4 is gonna just be here. Like I
We
think
just want to get the shooter.
right here.
Looks like board to me. Like
Okay. Okay.
it probably doesn't matter. Like 3 or 4 is probably like we don't necessarily have to kill the back one. We gotta get the
I
shooter
was thinking
the
you
right
could
way.
almost spread them out and be 2. Like you can get the
We just
4
gotta
to
get
here
the
and this
shooter
to
to
here.
here, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
So that this jams. Like, otherwise he's gonna have it.
So board.
Like I think it's good boards and try and roll it on the yellow.
You like the end?
That yeah.
Certainly good discussion here from Jason
Little less.
Gunnlaugson.
Just like beside
No, it's
the
great
edge
to have
of
these
it.
curlers mic'd and everybody can hear at home what they want to do.
I gotta hit it pretty thin.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
error before,
Roll
it's
it on
the
the yellow,
Gunnlaugson
like.
stone is second stone, so
Yeah,
McEwen
you're
is
sweeping.
only
You're
line
sweeping.
1 and 3 and 4.
You're not sweeping it.
Hard to tell from the monitor on the in the broadcast booth. Much easier when you're on top of the rocks, physically on the sheet. Jason Gunnlaugson here in the 6th.
Attempting an it just off his own and to make the execute a double here. And then fortunately it just
Beacon, you're okay,
need to
Ron?
curl a bit more, I think, to make that. So
Yeah,
these McEwen line second
I don't
shot.
think you go with that.
I was just taking
Gunnlaugson laying shots.
I mean,
yeah, certainly an open hit for 2. The real question is the double there for 3. It's
Yeah,
very
2 is
flat.
great here.
I could throw at it.
You can hear Carruthers saying to his skip McEwen that
Good.
Easy.
2 is great here.
I like that.
Being up 6-3 after 6, controlling even ends.
Yeah. Then you can force your opposition all the way home and win.
Yeah, it's a little strong, eh?
Not sure if they're attempting the double here. I don't believe so.
No, they're just playing for the deuce here.
No, that's sound strategy.
One more. Good.
You can hear McEwen and talking about the weight with his front end there, conferring with each other. Just solid board weight coming up here.
Nice and controlled. Bring the sweepers into the equation. You never want to throw it too hard and then hit it not on the nose and roll too far.
I'm wide.
Clean. Line. Yep.
Colin Hodgson called on here to hold this rock in place.
The rock is curling, but it'll come right to the nose and sit right there for
Let
a
him take a peek.
score of 2 for Mike McEwen in the 6th. That'll extend his lead over Jason Gunnlaugson to 5-3.
Yes, 5-3. Yes, excuse me.
That's okay. I almost said 6-3 as well.
5-2 actually after 6.
Oh, 5-2. My apologies. I had to give one back to you, I suppose. I don't know. Five to 2 is our score, confirmed. As we conclude the 6th end here at the Trials Direct Entry event on the men's side. If you want details about this event, including rosters, scores, and draws, you can go to curling.ca/scoreboard. Or if you'd like those results in French, you can go to curling.ca/résultats. On to the 7th now in this matchup between Jason Gunnlaugson and Mike McEwen. 2 Manitoba teams going head-to-head, vying for a spot in the Olympic trials in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Boys, keep her going. I thought he had it nice.
Colin Hodgson now with his first in the 7th.
Top button.
Gotta go.
Okay.
Boys sweeping it hard here. Get it into full 4 foot.
Maybe your here is still pretty decent. Okay, that's good rounds. Just in the 8.
And now we'll see Jason asking Connor to throw up a corner guard here, this out turn.
These lead rocks so important to get them in the correct position.
I got there.
If your lead has a good game, it makes it much easier to win.
Right up the middle?
Pretty
Lot of
tight.
room.
Pretty
Big
tight.
room.
Almost in.
Bumpy.
This rock
29.5.
might be a bit heavy as the sweepers are watching it.
Real nice, Connor.
Should stop prior to the house, and it does.
Nice tight corner guard.
Certainly will be used.
Colin Hodgson coming out here with another out turn into the call into the rings.
Yeah, play a little bump on that rock that's already there. Colin wastes no time coming out of the hack. He already knows what's going to happen, and it's lined up.
Line! Gotta go, Rams! Gotta go, hold it, bud!
The teams are on the clock,
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going!
so
Good sweep.
time is
Very nice.
important. So front ends trying to be prepared and be ready to get their rock delivered right away to save some crucial minutes and seconds for their back end when they get later in the ends.
Indeed. All that thinking time matters.
Okay.
It's good. Okay.
I got my dipper here, bud.
I have.
Line's great.
Another corner guard here from the Gunnlaugson rink called.
Beauty, Connor. Perfect.
That's a great halfway guard right there. Jason Gunnlaugson employing the double stack guard quite frequently this game.
Yeah, I'd hear light.
McEwen just looking for a tight center guard here.
Light's close, I think.
Halfway! Distance!
Okay.
Halfway.
Just past half now.
Go! Go!
Tight.
Go! Good.
Tight. Sit.
Good.
You added and spun it, man.
And that's a nice guard there.
Firm! Nose!
Matt Wozniak being called here to play a run back.
We've certainly seen this end transpire in this game already. 2 rocks in, 3 guards, and then straight to the run backs. That rock will make contact on the nose and spill.
It's 2 out of play there.
Very nice double. Leaves 1 red guard and 1 yellow stone. Still shot in the top of the 8-foot, biting the top of the 8.
Love this!
Mike McEwen calling a freeze on his own.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, maybe not quite a freeze,
Going
but
around.
trying to get the angle.
You know what you could do? So I don't hate it. Just rip this. Yeah, it's part of the shot.
Yeah, like it.
Call on Derek here to play a peel on the high corner guard.
Maybe the only opportunity he gets to rip guards for free, essentially, at this point in the end. So
Whoa!
Derek went to his first briar with Rob Fowler from Brandon, Manitoba, a number of years ago.
Not want to. Okay, that's nothing wrong with that.
Derek's now been to 6
Okay,
briars.
that's what
Derek managing to spill 2 guards with his peel.
I think it's better.
Yeah, you can
Cleans up a lot of granite up front.
Certainly does. Wasn't the plan, but certainly not not the worst result.
What's that? Yeah.
Matt Wozniak being called on here for an out-turn draw around the tight corner.
Weight's good, weight's good. Top 4, top 4. Top 8.
Line's close.
T.
Looking like they're going to put this one in the back of the house.
Top T. Top T.
Always Casey.
Okay, we're top T.
Casey's got to go.
Yeah, this rock hanging on a strong center line there, calling Adam Casey to walk that rock over with a sweep.
Trying to get that curl up just a little bit more.
Frost dug enough.
Still a good shot. Nearly all the way buried.
Smooth!
See McEwen here be calling on Carruthers here to play a run back.
You're making it this way.
Roll towards the center.
Smooth.
Short run back here.
Yep.
Yep!
Going aggressively on the sweep. Makes the run back.
Nice shot.
Spills to the center line.
And here Mike McEwen there quite happy with that shot from Reed Carruthers.
Back here.
So saying nice shot.
Yeah, excellent result there.
More.
Good sweep, Rob.
I think you want way more
Seeing
ice.
Jason Gunnlaugson here calling Adam Casey to play an intern around those 2 yellow rocks. Trying to find a way here to manufacture a deuce here in the 7th end.
No, well, not the weight I can.
Yeah, deep draw.
I like their sweep.
Good way to hide behind those 2 staggered rocks on the center.
Back 12.
McEwen here up 5-2, playing the 7th end without last rock.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Certainly need Gunnlaugson to score here if he wishes to remain close in this game as we enter the later ends.
Great shot, Casey.
That's a great draw there from Adam Casey. Really tough to precisely place those in the back of the house. Really easy to slip through on them. That is dead buried.
Laying second shot.
You hate that?
McEwen rink looking at the potential run back in the yellow one.
Yeah,
The other option here is to play with back line with the intern. Try and tap it, that red rock out of play.
Speed's fine.
Looks like they're going with the latter, John.
T-line's 14.7-ish.
That run back, albeit, is really just a nose hit at the end of the day, but it's a long way to run it. It's a 12-foot run back. So a lot can go wrong there. This is certainly a safer option. Keep your rock in play, keep it in front.
Yep, I'm close.
Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
Sweeper's on it for line.
Hard. Come on, Derek.
Keep going.
This is going to be close.
Keep going.
Just barely by.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Sweeping a curl now, get to the nose, remove that from play.
Wow. Great sweeping.
Good sweep.
That is a shot saver sweep.
Similar, but a hair less. It should be a little.
But at the end of the day, it still allows Gunnlaugson here with Casey throwing now the opportunity to have some backing now here with rocking in the back of the house in play. A bit of a backstop now for them. Build up a bit of a wall here.
Should be okay though. Same line.
Jason's trying to find a way here to manufacture his deuce.
Certainly still has the potential to do so.
Plain.
Quite a wide path here. And it looks like it came back quite just as strong.
Yeah, just a little light in the weight there, I think, Andrew.
You're trying to just,
Yeah, you're probably right, John.
Go here.
That break point looked much earlier than a lot of the draws we've seen to the back of the house.
Well, especially his first one at Adam just doing his first rock.
Most certainly.
Yeah.
That will end up promoting the McEwen rock into the top 12
Yeah, you don't want to go by.
and give Mike an opportunity here to really put some pressure on with a good draw.
So just like half four, just a piece under.
You can hear Jason and Adam having a conversation here. What really impresses me about Jason is he's very, always happy, very cool in demeanor. Doesn't allow keeps his emotions under control. He's always having fun out there on the ice, having a giggle.
He'd be a fun guy to curl with.
I'm a
Always
bit
nice.
wider than I wanted.
Lots of talent. Keep a good attitude.
Okay. Line's good.
Line.
Yep.
Whoa.
Mike McEwen now looking to draw.
Line's tight.
Got to.
And his out turn here.
Have to.
Oh, jeez. Whoa, Colin. Okay.
Just
Yeah,
rubs
rack.
off that yellow one there in the 8-foot.
Yeah. Loop or tap it. One or the other.
Not the worst result. I think they were trying to keep that rock close to the
That's
tee
too
line
insane.
or towards the back of the 4-foot. Keep it for an easy force.
It's not too insane.
The tap?
No, like
Certainly nothing wrong with that result.
Coming ever through is the only problem.
But yeah, you're just gonna get it to like get in there and then be an awkward shot. The tap's probably easier than the draw. Yeah.
Okay.
Jason looking at promoting his own red
Yeah,
rock
no,
here, the
everything's
tap.
Fine, Jay.
Yeah, that's what we're playing, but like a little, we can cross
Yeah,
it, we
quote
have to
said
get to
it's
the-
easier than the draw. On that condition, I would be inclined to agree. It looks like they're getting really big curl on that wide path, and
The frost is coming into play. As you heard McEwen talking to Carruthers after his shot there, you could feel the frost.
Yeah, and that will certainly slow a rock down and cause it to curl early.
Yeah, I think it just needs less ice. Just less even, like quite a bit less. We're trying to, like, nose or just cross it. And I think we want to tap it, like, all the way to the back of the forefoot. Like, obviously not through, but, like, right back there, because give ourselves room.
Jason Gunnlaugson's first here in the 7th.
Good communication there at the front end with Jason before he threw his rock, talking about the conditions and where they wanted this rock to be raised to.
Yeah, a lot of these draw shots are going to need a little extra TLC now, the way the conditions are changing. As that rock is tapped right to the forefoot.
You're trying to make
Very nice shot.
You just plant
That
it.
is fantastic.
It's still easy, but
quarter off.
Yeah, quarter, right?
Should be accessible for
Quarter
McEwen.
with, this is a nice firm.
Yeah.
Firm weight, quarter off.
We'll play an angle slash.
Yeah, if McEwen can execute this shot here and stick this and leave his yellow one buried in the forefoot here, it's
Quarter.
going to leave a very tough draw to the for Gunnlaugson in this last one.
Yeah, not a whole lot of room. It would only be on the out-turn side for a right-handed curler. You would need a good piece of the button.
Can you hear this delivery?
Curl. Whoa, curl.
Sweeping to curl right now.
Gotta go, Derek. Gotta go, gotta go.
As he'll be thin over the top.
Wow.
Under curled.
Jeez.
throwing any out
Sorry, guys.
There's Gunnlaugson with a draw for two here.
Okay.
Certainly a missed opportunity there for Mike McEwen to put some real pressure on Jason Gunnlaugson.
It's pretty awkward.
Alas, that was not an automatic shot. And so Jason Gunnlaugson will have an opportunity to score two here in the 7th.
What do we know best? Because, like, this is pretty crucial.
They don't seem too sure about where or what to throw as far as speed and line.
But I'm going way more ice than him now. Yeah.
But they're discussing it.
Like, I'm just questioning whether just playing, like, back line like Ram did is not the easiest shot right now. That would be my question. Yeah? You feel good about this? Middle 12, just. Yeah.
Jason conferring here with his front end what they think.
So what am I throwing?
Team decision.
65? And you're just going to keep it going. Round into that.
The last rock here in the 7th. An open draw for two for Jason Gunnlaugson.
Clean it. Should glide through there.
Line's great.
Sweepers are on it.
Stay down, line's close.
A little extra handle on the throw here from Jason.
Thanks.
Looks like this will coast in for an easy
shot,
deuce.
Thanks. Straight in, guys.
Nice draw weight.
And that is not easy conditions to navigate
Shooting, skipper.
Good
as
job.
Jason Gunnlaugson draws the 4 for a score of 2 in the 7th. That will close the lead. 5-4, Jason Gunnlaugson trails now without hammer going into the 8th. High drama here.
Well, like we anticipated, we thought it would be a well-played game.
Undoubtedly.
I won.
5 very strong teams taking part in this men's trials direct entry event.
One.
This is just one match. We'll be bringing you more live streams later this week, including Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For more details, you can go to curling.ca/broadcast, or you can go to curling.ca/scoreboard for rosters, live scores, and more.
I think we're all there, but I want to keep it honest still. Okay.
Line's fine.
Fresh off of scoring 2
Pretty
in the
tight,
7th, Jason
Tight,
Gunnlaugson's
okay,
3
go a bit.
will open up the 8th.
Line's great for tight.
Looks like they're playing a tight guard.
Should be perfect. Great shot.
McEwen here with hammer and the 8th end here, up 1.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Playing a
Where
tap,
we gotta go?
or sorry, a tick.
Yeah,
Gotta
trying
go.
to split those rocks onto the rings.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Certainly would like to
Gotta
see
go,
that
really
yellow
okay.
spill
Reed
on.
sweeping that hard,
Go,
trying
Garrett,
to.
go, buddy. Go, 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 go.
Shot.
Very nice shot. Gets the red rock out of the rings, behind the tee line.
Yeah, it's an excellent spot to bump that red rock to. It's a no threat in that zone.
Let's go same place. Halfway.
Turn into a nice corner guard.
Shot, Haji.
Undeterred, Jason Gunnlaugson will throw another guard.
Shot, bud.
Well, that's for sure, but good.
Probably.
Little sweeper's giving it a scrub here now. Trying to get that
Just
rock to
high,
the
just high, we're gonna go low.
nice high center guard, what Jason's looking for.
Good shot.
Found some curl early, so they're going to elect to leave it a little high.
Good. I kinda like the draw.
No rinse and repeat here for Mike McEwen as he'll switch it up and elect to draw into the house behind the red guard.
Line, Max.
This
Really
rock.
out there.
Okay. Weight's close.
Rock hanging out there this time.
This is really out there, guys.
It's trying. It's just.
See where they
Oh,
are.
is it really
Starting to curl now.
going? No.
Yeah, taking the weight with it too.
Yep,
Just in case.
just wants that in front of the tee line. A little bit deeper than he wanted that, but you'll see Jason now coming in now and asking Matt Wozniak to freeze on top of that.
Yeah, you would have preferred to keep that rock closer to biting the 4
There, we're
foot,
good,
but
yep.
a foot deep is
Easy.
no reason to panic.
Close.
It's all there. It's fast here.
Close. Straight.
This rock hanging on that same line that the previous one was.
Hard.
Finding that late break now.
Whoa.
Little bump.
Just a couple feet too much weight.
Yeah, chapping off there is not the result you want.
Even.
You'd much rather be a foot light and pull up just a bit short. Keep that angle. Easier said than done though, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't mind this.
Mike not looking to build up a wall here at the back of the 4 foot here, allowing Gunnlaugson to freeze, so he wants to move a couple of these rocks around here a little bit to
Yeah, free up a little space and leave him some opportunities later in the end. Certainly would like to score multiple if you're Mike McEwen.
Yeah.
Watch that yellow, guys. Anything.
Same shot. Good.
And the hit flop is executed. Bump that second yellow over.
Yep, nice shot there by Derek.
Want to tap it like a rock.
Same weights. Great.
And so in keeping with a short house, Jason Gunnlaugson will call a tap. Try and compress the scoring area here for
I head there.
For the eighth end?
Clean. It's a line shot. Same
5-4 McEwen thus far.
Exact same.
Whoa.
Definitely doesn't want
Back
this
to
rock
back in.
to hang out there on him. They need this to curl.
Missed this.
That's that same spot again in that late finish.
Well, yeah, but he's not on the nose.
And that will not find the nose. It will chap off and roll to the back 8. So now an opportunity for Mike McEwen to start stacking rocks up.
If we make this good, he's in big trouble. I'd hear light though.
Derek Samagalski.
Okay. I still got light.
Clock's hanging out there. They need this to curl.
It's there.
Certainly. The weight seems to be
Yeah,
there.
Max weight.
I see no matter what. Like,
Sweepers
I'm
anything,
gonna
it's just a
drive
little
something
heavy.
back.
Yeah.
And that'll nestle in there. Corner frozen.
Sensitive spot there.
Certainly is. It looks like the weight really makes a big difference on where the break point is going to be.
Nose are a touch low.
A foot or two lighter, and that thing is probably right lined up on the nose in the 8 foot.
2 first, yeah. Back forward of the hand. Full pop. We're definitely tighter line than everybody else, but I still think it's full pop. You can see the polish.
Yeah.
Talking about Adam Casey's rocks there and the speed of them, and I think the number 5 rock is a little bit slower than the 6 rock.
Certainly difficult to manage when you do have differing rocks. Hard to match your pair. And
Rock
every rock
curling
is
again.
Yellow, Mike. Go in that yellow. Okay.
Yeah, that rock will bump, but it'll jam up on that rock in the back 4.
Yeah, they wanted to hit that on the nose. They didn't want to go hit that on the low side.
Certainly not. And now Mike McEwen will take that opportunity to peel.
Yeah.
This will liberate things.
Clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean.
Wait.
As Reed Carruthers.
No.
Thin on the peel, successfully.
Nice clean throw by Reed there.
He's a
We're
great
trying
We're
shooter.
not killing it. We're just trying to move this thing, unlock it. Like
Okay. Same weight then?
back forward of your hand, yeah.
Yeah.
And so Jason Gunnlaugson will look to add more red to the equation.
Same weight out of my hand.
Already a compressed
pop
scoring
them off
area
it.
thanks to a lot of traffic in the 4 foot.
Probably gotta
Inch
play
high
with
and
it, eh?
back 8-ish with the end.
All right. I gotta throw it harder. Like I can see that I'm just in the polish, but like. the same
Jason, a
with
wonderful
some
curling
spin.
mind and a very meticulous skip. Always has a plan and a backup plan.
Curl.
And has found success in the past with it.
You're there.
I love him.
Harder late. Harder late.
Thank God that you got to experience 2 spiels with him.
Hard. Everybody go hard.
Trying to hold this one here as they're trying to remove that,
Come on, guys, harder.
that yellow rock.
Yeah, this rock is
Matt
curling big.
Wozniak sweeping real hard.
It will make contact.
Great. Real nice.
Definitely building up a wall here in the behind the tee line now.
Certainly. McEwen 1, Gunnlaugson 2nd shot, then McEwen 3rd.
Shot, like,
4th and 5th belong to Gunnlaugson, and then 6th at the back on the center line, it looks like, belongs to McEwen.
that. Yeah.
No easy path here for multiple score from McEwen. Jason Gunnlaugson successfully shortening up the scoring zone,
Just throw. Just throw. Okay.
keeping his rocks in very good places. And so just through is the call. It looks like they're going to make contact with one of those rocks at the back.
Go ahead.
Reed's in turn here.
gotta go.
Both sweepers going hard early.
Gotta go.
Yeah, this rock's curling.
Hard. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean.
We're getting big finish off the center line side.
Whoa.
Looks like that will bump.
Shot.
Good sweep, guys.
No, they're happy with that.
Yep.
Well executed.
Thanks.
So now several options exist for Jason Gunnlaugson.
What do you see? Like my first thought was just make it.
This? Or just make
We'll listen
this?
in.
Let's make that. Like normal, make that double.
pretty good.
And like hopefully we stay in. He might get one rack at the double.
Yeah.
And then if he does, we might just have to make the roll.
Okay.
You see, what do you say?
First I was here.
Not in love with it.
I think more times than not you push it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just. Yeah, but like you can't hit low because then he's just gonna have drill all reds. And if you hit it high.
Right, move it through here. He can't do anything.
Yeah. You gotta hit it just high, but not too high.
Yeah, I agree.
Like my thought was just like really soft, just make this triple. Like.
Yep. You got enough.
Well, you folks at home can hear what Jason's thinking here
Like,
as he's
what about
discussing with
doing
his team.
here?
Yeah,
A lot of angles to
Get him trying
consider.
to go there twice,
I like the
that's
call
dumb.
that he's
I don't
calling
like
right
it.
now, actually just freezing and not playing his intern and freezing on the one at the back of the 4-foot here.
Certainly would continue to shrink the scoring zone and put his rock in a spot that would be difficult to remove from.
I gotta make it. I can do that.
He's probably going to whack it, which is fine.
Yeah.
Could give
and
you
then
something.
and then I gotta make it.
Could give you something.
Yeah.
Also, potentially would sets up an in and off on his last rock as well.
Okay.
It's been swept a lot now. It shouldn't be too bad. Do you like this or no? Just worried about him making it back and like. Let's call timeout. Let's call timeout.
And Jason Gunnlaugson will call a
Give
timeout.
me a boss.
Take some time to chat about the situation.
Maybe, like I don't know. Like,
This is one of those situations where it's more about what you're comfortable throwing
This a hair and just sit here
and what is going to leave your opposition with the toughest shot.
that's.
Like just move this.
Because you
like a
can't
half
eliminate
But
every
I think you can
opportunity
make it.
that your
This shouldn't be
opposition
too hard.
has.
I get.
Just
I
to
don't,
freeze. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm just saying this shot shouldn't be too hard to make. Like, can I just make? If I hit all I can see of this, is it not really great? Obviously, either miss is disaster. What? And like, I think it should be where this double jams a lot of the time.
To Connor's credit, like if you just pop that a rock, like if you're thinking like anything he plays is probably coming into here, right?
Rolling down here, and can you not just do this?
Front end seems keen to make it want to play on the
Yes.
pile of rocks that are stacked on the
I
right-hand
just
side
think
of
if
your
we go,
monitor.
Like at all over here, he just drills it high, gets rid of all of ours,
Well, no, that's what I
and then we'll
tried
just.
to line it up on the back five.
Yeah, I get if we're perfect. But if we're gonna be perfect, let's just make the best shot. Like,
He's just saying it's not the best shot because he's just playing his back off you. He just makes anything good off of this.
yeah, but I'm saying like I think we're gonna end up where that jams. Like this isn't going right. Like we're just playing this with control or something. But like, because if we go here, he goes like.
That's good.
How does he not set up a double back? Is
Play
what
the
I'm
freeze.
thinking.
Play the
This is
freeze.
wide open. I
He's
guess.
probably going to be able to whack it. Is the only thing.
But
But
if
if you
this
make it
doesn't
good.
go, we're in good shape. What? Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make something very good either way.
Certainly going through the gamut of options here
Let's make this
in the
call.
8th.
Like we're just trying to basically nose it or just high it with like back four. We have to move this rock a millimeter.
Yep.
All right.
There we go, a little bump.
Once it crosses the line, it's a little frostier. But it's been swept a lot more now.
Okay.
And so a consensus has been reached, with Jason Gunnlaugson electing to play the little bump here on the right-hand
Yeah, I
side
think
pile.
so. Like just high, yeah. Just high. We just got to move the shot rock some, so it creates big pockets.
Looking to move that Yellowstone firmly on the tee line.
But too much ice was, or?
Doesn't need to move it far to have good results.
Southwest.
A lot of room
Yeah, I
for
can't
error
wait.
here in this shot.
Not easy. Jason Gunnlaugson's first here in the 8th.
Straight then.
Clean, yep.
Everything.
Yep.
So we were trying to hold this.
Hi, Connor, we got it.
Yes.
Hard.
This will curl.
It is curling large. Will come up to the nose.
Good.
Bump that yellow back. It remains shot stone.
Great sweep. It's an unbelievable sweep.
It looks like the Gunnlaugson stone is now second shot.
Now he's second.
Think he's second? Yeah,
The
he
McEwen
is.
team is
Okay.
confirming that as well, yes.
Well, isn't? Yeah, I can do that. I mean, the other option is I can do this.
Yep. Yep.
That's slide 3,
Yep.
and I don't see it triple. Depends where my shooter goes, but I mean, if I get over to here, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's pretty good. I like that.
it's a good
I
shot.
like. Yeah. So there's 2 shots then maybe. Is the freeze or this, right?
I like this.
Okay.
Mike McEwen talking about
I like that.
hitting the inside of that
You
first
roll
red,
somewhere in the center,
rolling to
there's
the
no
center
Like
line,
the out turn that you played earlier.
and
Yeah.
bumping the second red
Think
back
you're
onto
throwing
that
like
yellow.
a bump.
Yeah. Bump and we're hitting.
That would bring the left hand back four
Somewhere in
Yellowstone
this
into
area?
second shot,
Yeah.
and potentially even roll to third shot.
Looks pretty good.
They'd also move that red rock that's sitting on the
Top
center
rock.
line right now, the T line
Top
right
row
now,
top.
and move it back into the back 8 foot. Might catch that McEwen's yellow rock on the 8 foot there, but
Just bump.
Certainly a must-make shot here
Yeah,
for
they
McEwen
just-
with hammer in the 8th.
Just
If he's looking to score more than one,
they just win at this one too.
I don't think the blank is no longer an option.
that's a pretty safe call, I think.
Mike McEwen with his first in the 8th.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Good. Yeah.
Hudson here trying to hold this rock. Brothers calling them on. They're looking for the roll.
Gotta roll it, guys.
Don't sweep. Don't
Gotta
sweep.
roll
Don't
it.
sweep
Gotta
anything.
roll
Don't
it.
sweep anything.
And it curled up on them.
Yeah, they wanted to hit that a little bit closer to the center line.
Freezing it in there, right?
Just a little too thick.
Make that.
Okay.
Right or no?
That works for 1-2. You make that.
What?
Yeah,
I
we're
think we're
1-2.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I think we make that.
Yep.
So opportunity now for Jason
it.
Gunnlaugson to erase some of these
Either
yellow
or.
rocks.
Jason
see
talking about
outturn
making the
firm.
double here on the 2 yellow rocks to
Middle
lie
rock
3.
Almost like very little ice.
Aiming for half.
Thick.
I would have Gunnlaugson lying
Yeah,
1, 2,
pick
and
up.
3. Force McEwen to
Make this
draw for
double.
1.
Firm, out turn.
So it'll be an in-turn double here for Jason Gunnlaugson with his final stone in the 8th.
Wozniak trying to hold this.
Oh, make contact there.
Yeah, well executed.
No lie 3. That was an out-turn. My apologies.
I think we're just nosing this, aren't we?
Yep.
With you through here, I think I can just throw bumper again. Like we're in this area.
Yep.
Mike just looking to throw a little bumper weight shot here and tap this back and get his 1. I mean, take a 2-point lead going into the 9th end and control
Throw
even
bumper
ends.
again.
Final stone of the 8th coming up.
Oh, then.
Curl. Clean. 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 Curl. Curl. Clean. 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 Straight. Straight. Line. Straight.
Good.
And that will find the nose for a single here in the 8th for Mike McEwen. That'll make the score 6-4 after 8 ends. with Jason Gunnlaugson with hammer in 9. And remember, if you do not want to miss a single broadcast here on Curling Canada's YouTube channel live from the pre-Trials Direct Entry event and the Trials Direct Entry event, you can go ahead and subscribe to that channel, like this video, and you can watch it later, as all these videos will be archived on our YouTube channel. If you want more details about the event, including live scores, rosters, and more, you can go to curling.ca/scoreboard. And if you want those results in French, go to curling.ca/résultats. 6-4 the score here as we progress to the 9th between Team Gunnlaugson and Team McEwen. McEwen a 2-point advantage without hammer in the 9th.
What's that?
McEwen will be asking Colin here to draw it in full 8, top 4 on the center line.
We'll certainly want to bring play into the house for these later ends without hammer. Don't want to give Jason Gunnlaugson more than he needs to work with. But I'm sure Jason wouldn't mind if he started throwing guards.
I think so. I think so. Bottom of this coin. Yeah, just go distance, guys. Distance, distance, distance. Good sweep.
Well, maybe I'll eat my words then, because that is it's a halfway guard.
Yeah.
Yep. See a corner guard now coming up here from Connor.
There, good.
I suppose aggression never rests. If you have a game plan, stick to it.
We gotta get it out here.
Easy, easy. Just let it froth.
If we're not too close, we want a little bit of waz, but.
Shot.
Yeah, as that corner guard will go up. It's a really nice corner guard.
Oh, McEwen calls for Colin Hodgson to come into the top 4. Come around that center guard that he put up.
Close.
A lot of line, but yeah, just go. It should be fine.
Sweeper's calling light.
Line's great, Ron.
W3.
Yeah, just keep going. As far as you can drag it.
Pace might be tightening up here, Andrew.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it might be the case here. A couple of rocks pulling up light.
Yeah, good.
Players indicated last night that on the 9th and the 10th ends, the ice did get a little tighter, a little heavier.
Shot.
Does tend to happen in the later ends, especially in a 10-end match. Between the practices and all, it's quite difficult to maintain a perfect surface.
As we mentioned earlier this evening, with the amount of rain that's happened in Ottawa, in excess of 50 millimeters in the last 36 to 48 hours, that has caused a lot of humidity.
Certainly has, and players coming in and out of the building, they can bring moisture in with them, and you'll see the frost lines start to develop, especially on the edges here.
Eric Samagalski coming out here throwing an out turn.
Where? Weight's good. Top 8. Line. Top 4. Line's great.
Yeah, lots of sweeping this end.
Weight's good. Stay on it. Stay on it. Cool.
Looking to get it by that guard in the top 12. They certainly do. And that'll finish right on top of the pin. Top
Very
button.
nice shot by Derek.
Looking very good stacked up.
Can you make this? Hack.
It's going to force Jason Gunnlaugson to make a play towards the center.
You like that at all or no? Yeah.
I like that, yeah, just hacks. Doesn't have to kill per se. Hack weight.
Jason looking to play a hack weight shot here and hit that yellow rock in the 12-foot and roll underneath his red corner guard.
It would make an excellent second or third point.
Weight's good, hair solid.
Clean.
Hair big.
Hard.
Hair big.
Hard.
As they're working this rock hard.
Still big.
Whoa. Just whoa.
And by the guard handily. Action off the front rock as it rolls underneath that corner. Spits out the other side.
Matt Wozniak making a nice shot. Yeah, it's half out on the other side.
No big deal, says Mike McEwen. I'll just run the
One
guard.
thin. One thin.
Okay.
Colin Derek Samogoski here to make the double and roll to the inside towards the center line. His out turn.
With negative ice.
Yep. Yep. Hard! Hard! Hard!
Good shot.
And that is thin, and we'll remove both.
Well executed again.
Not an easy shot when the broom is that far on the inside of the target rock. Threw that perfectly.
I had 14-7-8 on Sam as I got there. It's 14-8, 14-9.
Both teams with lots of time left on the thinking clock. Despite a couple of discussions that saw timeouts brought out.
I think you're close. Not heavy, not heavy, not heavy. T, weight's good.
Easy then, easy.
Matt Wozniak here in the ninth
Middle room.
T.
for team Jason Gunnlaugson.
Great shot there.
Weight's good.
Always Casey if we touch
Okay.
it. 14-6-5.
Trying to play a nice freeze here, and
Casey
it's
just
looking
approached.
real good.
No bounce at all.
Great shot.
Great shot, Woz. Real nice.
Shot.
A small bump on the freeze.
Hey, just stay on it. Just release it.
Good. Good. Okay.
Reed Carruthers now tasked with a little bump. Trying to unlock that red rock off the yellow.
I
Free it and have it roll to the side of the forefoot.
Easy. Yep. Gotta go. Hard. Distance. Hard.
Sweeper's working this one.
Hard. Hard. Keep going. Distance. Distance. Hard. 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 Hard.
Looking to get a little bump here. Change the angles a little bit.
Shot.
Great
Beauty.
sweep.
And he did. Very nice shot by
Ec-
Reed.
Excellent result.
Can.
Great call on the sweeping and
Back
the line.
hack. Yeah. What? Yep.
Still that center guard to contend with.
Yep.
I like bumping.
What?
You don't like
Here?
that? What do you like?
Thanks.
Okay.
Here?
Hey, Jerry.
I was
Jerry, how are
thinking
you?
bumping.
Thanks.
Like how much weight? Just tell me the
Back
weight. I don't
four.
like anything. What? Okay,
You
love
like this,
it.
Connor? Okay.
Yeah,
Speed,
Jason
okay?
Gunnlaugson
Perfect.
looking to play back to the center.
Back 40 your hands.
Okay.
Going to bump that rock that's on the button with Adam Casey's intern.
Like the way.
Straighter weight.
Whoa.
Easy.
Whoa.
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 Straight. Hard.
We've seen this spot curl here.
Just kiss off the front of that guard there. It sounded like it caught Jason Gunnlaugson by surprise a little bit. Weight was really nice too.
Yeah, he had great weight.
Just rubbed off the front of that guard.
Well, that's even better then.
Spills to the back of the 8-foot. Still a very useful rock.
You want to kill it. You want to kill it too. Why?
Big in.
Mike McEwen weighing his
like a
options
hawk.
now.
Okay.
Take a run here at playing the tap on this yellow one and removing that red one out of play here. Yellow onto yellow onto red. Leave themselves line 3. Reed just threw down this path in his first one here when he played the little tap.
Yep.
Found a lot of success with that shot, so why not go to the well twice?
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Go. Clean. Go. 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 Go.
Trying to work that rock back to the nose.
Get it, like it. Sit.
That's not bad.
That'll free the red rock.
Weight can hit that.
Didn't want to make contact with the rock on the button. Still a good result.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you want to kill it
Same
this
shot,
time?
I think.
Do you want to kill it?
I don't think we want to even.
Okay.
Same call, like.
Sure.
Yeah, it's better back here.
4. All good.
Jason just looking to push that rock back 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah, that would certainly keep his redstone in a good
Yeah,
spot.
same weight, back 8.
I'll allow him to have a few catchers back there as well.
Adam Casey with his second here in the 9th.
Hard!
Yep. Yep.
Hard!
Yep.
Jason Cohen sweepers on here early.
Hard! Really hard!
Starts to curl hard again.
By the guard.
Oh!
Yellow, follow.
Stay in the house, stay in the house, stay in the house. Okay, great shot. Real nice, Casey.
And he'll bump that rock back too, biting the back 8.
Yeah.
Was much more aggressive on that sweep call that time. Got a much better result.
Could just freeze it.
You could freeze it. Yeah.
It's actually hard to freeze it though.
Yeah. I think you're hitting it.
And here Carruthers and McEwen discussing here which shot they want to play.
Yeah.
Saying it's a lot harder to play the freeze than it is to maybe actually play the tap.
Yeah.
The spot is definitely sensitive. We saw with Adam Casey's first one that it broke early and feathered the guard.
So you're playing just through.
Certainly difficult to manage the break point on that one area.
So they're just playing just through weight here.
The spot must not be too bad now.
Might be able to get close to nose or even inside if it decides to curl enough. Not sure if it will with that kind of weight.
Mike McEwen's first rock here in 9.
It's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's got to curl. It's got to curl.
Curl, Colin.
Keep going.
Straight! Straight!
Line, 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 line. Keep going, line. Keep going, line.
And that'll come to the nose.
Good sweep.
Very nice shot by Mike there. Nice weight.
Plant that in there.
And that rock broke hard too. That was out there for quite a bit until it decided it wanted to curl, and then it went hard. So it'll be McEwen sitting 2, if not 3.
Yeah,
Thirds doing this.
Plant on the top might be the best call.
This guy's coming this way, which is...
No. It'll drag across. It'll go straight back. Because we're barely hitting it.
Okay.
Like, we're trying to make it into the clock. Like,
Okay. Into here?
yeah.
Okay.
But if we nut it in there, it could be Yahtzee. And if we nut it and make the back double, it's real good too. I think we have to throw like a peel at it though.
Can you make this, Jay?
What?
Can you use
No,
it?
you can't get the middle one. And you're gonna drag it on a back one.
Okay.
And he just hits and he forces it too. Yeah. I think it's peel time, like peel. Because I
Peel
gotta
right
get
into
it out
here.
if I hit it in the
Peel
clock
right
there.
into here and it might...
So you're hearing
That's fine.
Jason here having a good discussion with Adam. They're going to run their
Right in the
the red
handle.
rock into the crotch of these
Like
3
stick
yellow
half?
rocks and
Yeah. Half.
try and make a bunch of Yellowstones disappear.
Peel and put it in there.
I'm glad Jason Gunnlaugson's a skip because he's very animated on the
So
microphone.
dead in there. If we
Really
hit
fun
it
to
in the
listen
cross,
in
we
on
gotta
those
get both of them
conversations.
out or else it doesn't do us a lick of good. Yeah. Not gonna whip it or
Definitely
anything,
going
I'm
into
just
his wheelhouse here. He loves to throw these
gonna do a nice peel down.
high hard ones, as the expression goes.
And you know, considering these two teams, you figured we'd be seeing more of it, but this is probably the first real high hard one we've seen Jason throw probably since the first end.
Jason throwing his intern here. Close.
Wow.
It's 2 of them out of there.
Yeah.
Red hit.
Very interesting fashion too. Hit the high one first and then rolled
So
down to
we're-
the low one.
We're actually 3rd back there. So I think he just knows it too.
Successful.
What's he got? If we know, does he have anything crazy here?
You can hear Reed and Mike here discussing.
No, 1-3.
Their line went 1-3. They hit that
I'm just,
red
like,
walk.
if I know, am I giving him anything? I might be.
Yeah, planning on any way not to give up a 2 here. Forcing is
Like, I guess what I'm
would be
wondering.
excellent news for Mike McEwen.
Like, do I just make this? He could probably make this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're nosing.
Just knows it.
I think so. I think you got a nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mike McEwen choosing to keep it simple with the nose hit. I certainly don't see any sinister angles should he nose that
Just
perfectly.
beak it. Yeah. Just beak it.
It'll be very tough for Jason to score 2.
Just beak it. I was thinking easy. You like that?
Mike throwing his intern here. Got to be careful with this spot here. We have seen this curl.
Nice easy weight for Mike McEwen's final stone.
Curl.
Right at the line. Right at the line.
Curl.
Yeah, sweeping the curl this one.
Good.
And that will be a perfect nose hit.
Yeah.
And that will leave Jason Gunnlaugson
I don't think I can make
a real enigma on how to score 2.
Just one. Yeah. Little bit outside the 8 foot. Yeah.
Seems as though he has no option but to draw for a single.
Big shot here for Jason.
Yeah, certainly got to make it. Final stone here in the 9th.
Lets it go and gives it to his sweepers.
Sweepers are on it early.
Line. Good luck.
Seem to be giving it a breather.
Good luck.
And it is short. My goodness.
Yeah, good luck.
And that's all, folks.
And that is all she wrote for that game. And that is a score of 2 for Mike McEwen there in the 9th. Leaving an 8-4 final. And a victory for Mike McEwen.
Well, thanks very much for this evening, Andrew. It's a pleasure working with you.
John, always a pleasure. It's nice to catch up once again. Really exciting match here. Mike McEwen, the victor, here at the Men's Trials Direct Entry event, live from the RA Center in Ottawa. It's been a pleasure to be here. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more broadcast coverage here on Curling Canada's YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can sign up for live notifications for when we go live on your mobile device, tablet, or desktop. My name's Andrew Denny, signing off for this evening. We will see you tomorrow. Take care.
Get your tickets now at curling.ca.